How's it going, people? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the big 1.2k already in the building. Let's get to 1,000 likes nice and early, people. Make sure that happens nice and early so I can ask for 2,000-3,000 next. It should be a lit show. We've got games to talk about, results to talk about, wins, losses, draws, and we've got games to talk about coming up this week. Obviously, now the last international break of the calendar year is done, and the last one for a little while. Football thick and fast, week in, week out, no stopping now, people. So we're going to be there each and every week, twice a week. You know what it is. Like, hype, subscribe, do all of that stuff. Individual channel links are in the description. And obviously, we've got a special guest on the show because he's never been on the show before. Big up Don in the building representing Chelsea. What are you saying, my bro?
Come on.
It's a pleasure, man. Honestly, bro, I've been watching this show for years. You know what I mean? For years, bro. Going back to when we won the Champions League, seeing Steve just staring at the camera, frozen. You know what I mean? Yeah, watching TOBS on my TV, I'm just shouting. I'm like, yo, this Chelsea Grinch. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like GRIZZ and SAEED, it's mad Turkish, bro. Honestly, big you lot up, man, because I've been there from early. So to be on the show now, it's mad. It's mad, man. Big up the chat. Big up the chat, man.
Big up, bro. Big up, man. As well. Hence why you're on the show. You're out there. And especially over the past week and a half, a few good results for Chelsea, and you know, I've seen you here, there, and everywhere. Obviously, SDS earlier today, Big Six now, and everything in between. So listen, people, go subscribe to Don's channel. First time on the show, so a lot of your first time seeing or hearing of him, make sure you go subscribe, people. Heavily recommended by Matisse too. Matisse is not in the building tonight. He went to I don't know, an F1's. What did he go to?
F1 shindig.
F1 soiree, we'll call it F1 soiree. That's what he went to, and the way he said it was, "I'll cry if I don't go." So yeah, he's over there. None of us actually replied when he said that, but yeah, that was us saying we ain't happy with it, but you know, go. We don't want you to cry either, but yeah, go enjoy whatever you're enjoying, Matisse. And we got Don in the building. Big up Steve, SAEED, GRIZZ, TOBS, back again. How are we all doing? All good?
All good, man. Can't complain. Big up Don, man. Don's had a lit year, man. So big up to Don for being there as well.
Thank you, man. You played a big part, for real. You played a big part, SAEED, bro.
How about that? You did your thing, man. You deserve it, man. So big up to you, man.
Yeah, man.
GRIZZ, what are you saying?
The big leagues.
I was gonna say big up Don, but I was gonna say, Toby, man, your team's lights not shining bright, but yours definitely shining bright.
Yeah. Look at HD and that. Come on.
What? He looks mad. What's going on, man?
Listen. So we have a saying in my friendship group, and I don't think everyone should subscribe to this, but sometimes bullying works. Sometimes when people tell you ugly truths about yourself, it works because it makes you want to go and change things. I got hammered for weeks about my life, so I said, you know what? Let me just get this sorted. Done. Simple.
So my brother.
Toby said, bullying works. Tomorrow,
Yeah.
loads of kids in school are getting smacked up at the bus stop because Toby said it.
Yeah.
So if you're a bully out there, don't be bullying people because Toby said so. Do not listen to him.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You do not encourage smacking people up at the bus stop and taking people somewhere like Toby. No. It's naughty.
Unless you're smacking up bullies. I don't mind smacking up bullies. That's fine, people. So if you're doing that, then yeah, smack up all the bullies you want. But don't put yourself in any shit. Listen, disclaimer early on. Listen, obviously we're joking about people. So yeah, don't take it too literally. But yeah, where are we? I mean, a few wins. Man City won. United won. Liverpool won. Chelsea won.
Hey.
You're lucky we didn't win. You're lucky we didn't get a W, bro. You know what I mean? We're lucky.
You could say that. Who'd you blame for that?
Bro, Caicedo, like he started off a madness. You know what I mean? For me, bro, being at the game, it was rocking. I was telling the man then backstage, I've been to the Liverpool game this season at the Bridge. I've been to the Barca game. And honestly, bro, the atmosphere here, it's probably the best I've heard since I've been going to games, bro. And from minute one, I knew exactly what was going to happen. Exactly what was going to happen, bro. Exactly what happened to GRIZZ. Exactly what happened to PSG. Exactly what happened to Barcelona. When will man learn exactly what happened to Tottenham, right? Steve, your time is coming. Yeah. SAEED, you're lucky that we got a man sent off. Steve, your time is going to come. Yeah.
Well, like last
because Maresca's Pep's kids keep beating him these days. You know what I'm saying? Arteta recently has had a good record against him. Maresca might be the next one up. You know what I mean? But I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I mean, you beat us twice, but bro, it was a shocking game away. Shocking first game of the season at home. You got to remember that one, bro. It was a bit mismatch and whatnot, right? But end of the day, going into this game, Turkish, all I was hearing was Arsenal are going to pam us. You know, Arsenal are going to batter us. Always, there's going to be, you know, no chance in hell. And then for you, man, to walk away, right, without beating us, where we had 10 men for over 70 minutes, is a joke. You threw on Odegaard. You threw on Gyökeres. You had the great Marino on the pitch. You had the great Timber. That man want to say is on the same level as Reece James. All these men were on the pitch, bro. Declan Rice, I saw man back in his habitat playing at centre back again, right? But Reece James was the one that shone. Reece James was the one that showed levels, yeah? I said it on Midday Live earlier. The Reece James Timber thing is like Torreira Kante. There's levels to this, right? Don't bring Timber to no conversations with Reece James because Reece is by himself, is in his own circumference, in his own area, right? They tried to bring Trent. Where's Trent now? Yeah?
John, do you mind?
Go on, bro.
Just to cut you, because with Reece James, the narrative's kind of gone in a way where it's kind of disingenuous. A lot of people's criticism of Reece James doesn't come as a footballer. It comes about his availability, right?
It does. You're right.
That's
You're
right.
But
that's what I wanted to say.
But yeah, but he's been fit for over a year now. My thing is, don't bring Timber anywhere near Reece, bro, because defensively Timber's elite. I like that, right? And Reece is elite defensively, but all round, bro, going forward, the passing, the crossing, the free kicks, right? The corners. Come on, broski. He's just got way more to his game. Reece James is a complete midfielder, a complete player, in fact, right? Yeah, he can play in midfield. He can play in midfield as well. You know, he came into the midfield where Caicedo went off. I was worried because I'm like, yo, Reece, bro, I'm still a little bit PTSD-like in terms of his fitness. How's he going to deal with running around by himself? And, bro, he felt like those two players on the pitch, in the midfield, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Because he was closing everything down. Zubimendi did nothing. Rice, I'm sorry, bro, offensively did nothing, right? Marino was trying to help out in the midfield. Didn't really do anything. I thought defensively was solid. You're just a bit lucky that our attack was a bit shabby.
I have to stop. Since you're going through players in midfield, I thought you're going to continue. You said Zubimendi did nothing. Agree. Rice did nothing. I don't agree with the Rice one, but he didn't have his best of games. You said Marino. Continue. You got there was more midfielders on the pitch. I'm interested because you said James now. You said Rice. You said Zubimendi, Marino.
I forgot about Chief Keef. You know, I forgot about King Von and them. Yeah, he turned up against Tottenham and that, and they thought, oh, man's back and that. Booker T was back again. Yeah. Booker T was back again. I even forgot my man was on the pitch. You know what I'm saying?
Who is that person? We need to elaborate who that is, by the way, because people might not know.
Eze, bro. That's that shit I don't like. You know what I'm saying, bro? Yeah. Man was trying to say that it's better than Palmer and that. After a hat-trick against these man. These man. Who are these man? Yeah? Who are Tottenham?
Who are these man? You're right.
Here's another guy. Don't bring man to Cole Palmer Turkish, bro. There's levels to this. Yeah? There's levels to this. And I'm telling you now, bro, there is not much between our teams.
We're going to injured midfielders now. Can we talk about the midfielders that played? You went to Eze, you're right. Didn't have the best of games. Agree with you. There's two left. There's two left. An Argentinian. I want you to talk about him and what he did in this nice attacking role, how he impacted the final third. And the other guy, he got sent off.
Caicedo. Caicedo. Yeah. I thought Enzo was good, man. I thought he was dogged. I thought he helped us a lot in our build-up. I thought off the ball as well, he was very good as well. You know what I mean? But Caicedo, he let himself down because this was a game that was, you know, highly touted to be the Rice versus Caicedo debate. Everyone was looking forward to that battle. And unfortunately for him, he lost his head. I didn't mind the aggression before that, Turkish, but I'm sorry, that's the wrong decision to dive in like that, man. Marino wasn't going to go anywhere. You know what I mean? There, you just kind of hold him off. You shrug him if you need to. But to dive in like that, it was reckless. And he's got to learn from that, right? But even away from that, we still looked at the team that was going to score. Every time we was getting the ball.
That's why your focus should be on Caicedo, because a lot of the post-match analysis comes from the red card onwards. Let's not forget the hope you lot had coming into the game, the chance you lot had coming into the game, the players you had coming into the game. Esteval needs to start. The brother started, right? So let's remember the first 35 minutes before Caicedo. And yes, you played better than us. And it looked like if it continued, you might win the game. But what cost you that chance? What cost you that game? What cost you the second place at this moment in time is Caicedo. What we did after that or didn't do after that, I guess that's our problem right now. It's Man City. They made it, 2 points on us this weekend.
But
Chelsea,
you know what's real uncomfortable for you though, because if you had Rice sent off, yeah, if you had Rice sent off and it was now Caicedo, Reece, and Enzo in that midfield, it would have been. It might have been a 6-0 again. It might have honestly been a 6-0 again, and that's quite damning. How can Caicedo come off the pitch and Reece is the best player on the pitch, bro? That don't make no sense, right? That don't make no sense. This should have been the game where Rice was bossing everything. I should have been seeing Rice creating. I should have been seeing Rice shooting. I should have been seeing Rice crossing it in. But it seems like he don't really do much away from the set pieces, right? Man was playing that centre back again. You know what I'm saying, bro? So you need to just count yourself lucky that another mad thing has happened again at the Bridge. Because last time Turkish was beating you 2-0 and Sanchez lost his head and gave the ball straight to Rice. Yeah? Before that, you did nothing for 70 minutes, bro. Did absolutely nothing for 70 minutes. Last season at the Bridge, Rice had a poor game. It was, oh yeah, because he broke his toe, right? We are not far from Arsenal. I'm telling people, we are not far from these guys. We just need to make sure that we sort out our centre-back situation. That is the urgent place. Because goals scored, we're right up there with you. Chances created, we're right up there. I think we've even created more chances than you, right? In terms of goal conversion right now, we're right up there. You talk about goals from different contributed players. You've got 11 different players. We've got 10, right? But you look at the amount of goals that we've conceded. We've conceded 12. You've conceded 7. We have conceded 7 goals directly from mistakes this season, bro. Yeah. So these are little things that we need to iron out. When you talk about the quality, you talk about certain man like Fofana, so key in what we want to do, but this brother can't stay fit, right? We go from Cole and Fofana to Tosin and Chalobah. You go from Gabriel and Saliba to Hincapié and Mosquera, right? That's the depth that you have.
Together, by the way. Yeah, you got to add that into it.
They've never played together, but broski, I would rather have that pairing than have Tosin and Chalobah, is my point. Yeah. So as we are right now, we need to keep Fofana fit.
You had Fofana Chalobah yesterday. It's a bit different.
And that's what we need. That's what we need. We need Fofana to stay fit because honestly, 1v1, he is very similar to what Gabriel brings to you, man, in terms of putting up fires, the aerial duels, right? I know you haven't seen much in the box offensively, but he's good in the air as well. You know what I'm saying, bro? The way that he carries the ball into the midfield to beat that press, right? He makes players like Chalobah look a lot better. When you've got Chalobah next to Tosin, it's a mess. When Chalobah's next to Silva, next to, Badia Shield, next to Fofana, he plays a lot better, right? And that's where I'm looking at these owners and I'm thinking, bro, in January, go put a little bid for Gahey, bro. We need a bit of stability at the back because that is the main difference. We have goals in this team. Our midfield is better than yours, right? It's the centre-back area that I'm worried about because I'm not worried about Cuckoo.
You said the midfield, but you've previously said your squad is better than ours, right?
That was last season. But this season, I said your squad's better. I think we've got the second best squad in the league. Second
best squad in the league.
I don't think anyone else has got a better squad than us.
Only
you, man. Only you, man. To be honest.
I was
at AFTV the other day, Turkish, and we had I was doing a 11v11 with I was doing a combined 11 with Lee Judges. Bro, he showed me all the players, both of our squads, and I'm like, yo, our squads are deep, right? It's only the second centre-back area that I'm not happy with. If Cucurella's not there, I've got Hato. You wanted Hato. If Reith ain't there, I've got Gusto, right? If I look at the midfield, Andre Santos, Asugo, yeah, Palmer, Enzo, Caicedo. I'm not counting Lavia as of yet. Left-hand side, I would have built it differently. But Garnacho and Gittins, they will put up numbers in this team. Yeah? João Pedro and Delap. I'm not overly pissed with that. The right-hand side, Neto and Esteval. There's GNA in this team, broski. You know what I mean? That's the main thing for me. I'm looking at centre-backs. That's the problem.
But wait, I'm glad, I have to come in now because... Okay, so your second and third best centre-back played. So you was missing your first best, Colwell, right? And you was missing Palmer, but you're happy otherwise. Everything else was Esteval started. Your midfield's better than ours. Your squad's the second best in the league. So why didn't, it doesn't all come down to you getting a red card that you didn't win the game, right? Why didn't you win the game? Why didn't you?
Bro, listen, I thought our attack was shabby in this game. I was not happy with our attack. I thought João Pedro, he could have let off shots earlier. There was moments in the game where he had space to shoot. He didn't want to shoot. I thought Delap came on very rusty at the minute. I've said many times now, even to SAEED, I told him last week, bro, I don't think you're going to see the best of Delap until the second half of the season because he's been out for quite a while, right? I thought Neto, when he had an opportunity to do something better in the final third, wrong decision. I just thought it was an off day for the attack for me personally. I've seen them play much better than that.
Who else? Who else? Because you mentioned 3.
Garnacho was poor. I don't think Garnacho was great.
No. Who else? Garnacho came on as a sub. Who started?
Oh, Esteval, yeah, he was wasteful. He was wasteful, bro.
So why did I have to prompt you to mention that?
Hey, listen, the whole attack can get it. You know what I mean? I'm not scared to cook my players.
I had to prompt you for Caicedo. He had to prompt you for Esteval. What's going on here? What are we doing here, Don?
What are we doing here?
I'm annoyed, bro, because every time Esteval starts, it seems like we get red cards. And you already know, when we get a red card, it's easy. He's the easy one to take out the team. You know what I'm saying?
When he was 10 yards from the goal, you had 10, 11 men on that pitch, sorry. What do you mean? You think
he got excited, man? He got excited. You know what I mean? Saka hit the ball over the bar as well. You know what I'm saying? Esteval got excited, bro. But I'm telling you, it could have been a different half if we had 11 men. Because I reckon we would have probably stayed on the pitch. If he had the ball where Neto had the ball, you're gonna see more end product for me personally. You know what I'm saying?
You know, I heard a lot of ifs in that monologue, man. Big up yourself though, because you rep Chelsea and you're here to rep Chelsea and you repped them nice because they did play nice. We all agreed. Me and TOBS were hosting yesterday, and we were saying, yeah, man.
I think after I watched it back again. We overrated their. They were better than us, but we overrated.
Number 4, yeah, but for
the 10 men.
What's overrated though to you? Because they were better than you in the first half. No one's saying they were. Oh my god, they were astronomically clear. But before Caicedo got sent off, they were firmly the better side.
Yeah, but they're more I think people are more waxing lyrical about them because they stopped us more so than they was great. More so than they was great yesterday. Because in the first 35 minutes, which they was better than us in 11 on 11, they had one big chance. Esteval should have scored. I'm not gonna lie, he should have scored, but he didn't. That doesn't indicate a home team on form over the last 5, better defensive record than us going into that game. We lost another centre back. All of that, you know, they didn't play great. They played.
No, I thought the attitude was right, especially with 10 men. They didn't lay back and just sit back. I thought they were the better team. But you're right, it wasn't like amazing. But they were the better team, and they put in some wicked performances. Like, he's right about Reece James. Reece James was man of the match. Like, I called him Beast James yesterday. He was sick. He was ridiculous yesterday. Clear man of the match. But Don, man, you were saying a lot of, you know, if this, and then if this, and then one thing I heard you say, one thing I heard you say as well, amongst many, because I listen to everything you say, because you know when there's a guest on and someone making a debut, we make sure we listen and analyze them. Yeah. And you said something about, like, you've got the second best squad this season, and you had the first best squad last season. So last season you finished where?
Fourth, yeah. I don't think Maresca used the squad well last year. I don't think he used the squad well.
So last season you had the best squad and you finished 4th. There's no ifs, buts, and maybes. You finished 4th with the best squad. This season you're saying you got the second best squad. So what are we aiming? What's your ambitions? Where you at this season?
Bro,
the way you've just spoke to us all, because you spoke to us all, you had a shot at all of us. Yeah. So this season, according to you, you're probably joint favourites because you're saying there's nothing between you and Arsenal.
No, there is. I've said it already, Grizz, bro. Listen, I'm telling you, bro.
There's not much. Sorry, there's not much between you and Arsenal. Sorry.
Okay, yeah. I don't think. For me, again, the main difference, right, is our centre backs. Because if we had, again, people are saying if, bro. The game is about ifs.
No. Let's stop the ifs. Let's stop the ifs now. We let you do the ifs. We let you do the buts, maybes, ifs. Yeah. Now we're saying, what are you doing with this second best squad and the first best squad from last season? Now we're asking you, what you doing with another? You're asking for Gahey in January. Gahey ain't coming to Chelsea, by the way. Just breaking news, bomber. Yeah, he ain't going to Chelsea. Now I'm big up Rums in the chat, man. Rums is a real one as well. But listen, what I'm saying to you, what are you doing with this squad? Second best this season, first best last season, and additions in January. Where are you finishing? Talk to us, man. I'm intrigued, bro. Because Matisse thinks top 4 race. I'm happy.
Nah, Matisse said second.
You're coming like
yeah. I mean, listen, as it is right now, like I keep saying this, bro. If Fofana goes down, it's a top 4 team. Yeah. if we can keep him fit, I think we'll challenge, and I think we'll finish in the top 2. That's how I'm looking at things. And obviously that means keeping the attack fit and keeping the midfield fit. GRIZZ, bro, we haven't even had Palmer back. Palmer is our version of Haaland. Palmer is our version of Salah. This is our best player. This is our best attacker. We haven't even had him yet.
If he stays fit, if Fofana stays fit,
It's a big if.
more
It's a big
ifs,
if.
though.
That's why we've got to go in the
There's
market.
things are looking
It's a
iffy
big
out
if.
here, bro. Things
Yeah,
are
but
suddenly
Chris,
looking iffy.
I have to be honest though, because I don't get any confidence. At the end of the day, right? If I ask you lot to tell me a team that's won the league with a meaty centre back partnership, you won't be able to tell me one, right?
Bro,
A centre back partnership is so important.
Man. I thought they were colossus.
No, that's because Fofana's available.
Your wingers
Fofana
are meaty as well.
You're calling your own centre backs meaty out here.
Yeah, but Tobes, you can say our wingers are meaty, but the thing about this team, we create chances and we score goals, right? I can talk to you all day. I can talk to you all day. I've not bigged up my wingers to say these guys are amazing. I'm saying that this team scores goals. Whatever you think of them, they score goals.
In the league.
Because of the options that we've got. The options that we've got, broski, in comparison to the other teams around us.
Your
Do you think your attacking depth is better than Chelsea's?
I'm not talking about Tottenham.
Nah,
I didn't say we've got a squad as good as yours.
So who do you think's got a better attacking depth apart from Arsenal right now? Yeah, who do you think's got a better attacking depth? GRIZZ and Steve, because SAEED, that's mid-table fodder over there.
Liverpool.
I'm asking you about these two.
Same mid-table. You could have beat us.
Liverpool's attack is better. City's attack is better. Yes.
Tell me about their depth. Tell me about their depth. Who in their depth? Go on, tell me about their depth.
Bro. I'm not gonna derail this conversation. You have your opinion.
We're talking about the squad.
Quality. Forget depth. Do quality.
Bro. Okay, so cool. Let's do quality. Let's do quality. Garnacho's shit. I'll tell you this for free. Garnacho's
been decent for us.
I don't give a shit about you.
He's been decent for us.
He's been decent, man. Tell us that's your words, man.
He's been decent.
Ekitike starts at Chelsea. Isak starts at Chelsea. Salah starts at Chelsea. Gakpo starts at Chelsea. All 4 of those attackers, they start.
Salah had Esteval.
Come on.
I'm saying that. I just don't agree. I don't know if I said John, does he agree?
I ain't starting that guy. I ain't starting that guy.
Okay,
I ain't starting that guy right now.
And that's Liverpool. Now we go to City. Haaland starts at Chelsea.
Wait, where's the rest of their attack? Where's the rest of their depth?
At Chelsea. Yes. Doku starts at Chelsea. Facts.
Facts.
Doku walks into your team at Chelsea. Starts.
So you've said Marmoush and you've said Doku. Where's
Marmoush? I said Haaland. I said
talk to me about their bench.
Talk
to me about their bench. Talk to me about their bench. Because I said the squad. I never said the 11. I said the squad. The squad is talking about the depth.
Let me come in.
Yeah, go on.
Because we all know that without Haaland, they're
the way you've just spoke there, when's the fucking parade, mate? Because the way you're talking is like you've just won the league, right? But you've got a point at home against Arsenal. We got a point away against Arsenal, and nobody waxed on like that. And at the end of the day, you're talking a big, massive pile of steaming bullshit, yeah? Because you ain't good enough. You're not good enough. Don't compare Cole Palmer to Mo Salah and Erling Haaland, saying he's your Erling Haaland, because he's not. Because Erling Haaland don't go 20-odd games without scoring goals, and Mo Salah this season maybe. But you fumbled the bag there. Chelsea fumbled it. You're at home. You were supposed to go there. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. Arsenal are doing their thing. They came to town, yeah? And you didn't get the result. At the end of the day, it's a point. But I've not seen anything that made me change my mind to think that you're going to finish behind us. We're nowhere near where we should be, but we're better than you. We're a lot better than you. Yeah,
we're a lot better
without our depth, we are better than you, and we don't need depth. We don't need this, and this. You can talk about all the fancy things, because for the last 6 out of 8 years, we've won the title, and we haven't always had the best squad. If we would have had him, if we would have had this, if we would have done this, no, we just get shit done. So less of the talk and the bullshit, because nobody on here wants to hear.
Steve, look, you need to wake up. You need to wake up and smell.
Just scrape all the bullshit to one side and tell us in a proper listen. We didn't perform too well. Caicedo got sent off, let us down. We should have won the game, but I believe that my team's good enough, and we're going to go and win the title. That's all we need to know.
No. I don't think we're going to win the league.
And what you had for your breakfast, because nobody gives a fuck. Just tell us what's going to happen, you know?
I don't think we're gonna win the league personally, innit? But anyway, before I even talk about the game, because I was not happy leaving that stadium, broski. Even now, thinking about it, it's drop points because I wanted to beat them, and it was a massive opportunity to beat them, right? As much as Mosquera and Hikapi are good centre-back partnership, they had no Gabriel, no Saliba, broski, right? They're still starting Marino up top and that. It was a massive opportunity to beat these guys, and once again, we fumbled it. I am not happy with this draw. Most Chelsea fans I've spoken to.
Yeah, but this is the energy that we thought we anticipated. That's why we were taken aback when you.
No, because I got
parades around London and
marinate.
Have you seen
Wembley? I'm shameless. One thing about me, yeah, you don't need to understand. I'm a shameless guy.
In the ring, and he's doing all this, the boxer, and then he goes, yeah, punches him and runs up. That was you before. You did a lot of this, and you did a lot of this, then you went, and fucked off. Nobody really knew what was going on.
Steve,
so we thought you were going to come with the energy about. You fumbled the bag.
I'm a shameless guy.
This was your chance to get back in the not get back in it, but like really put the pressure on Arsenal. They're coming to your home turf. You know what I mean? They're talking a large game. You're right. I agree with you. And I agree with you in terms of the performance. But then when you started talking about squad depth and your players comparable to Salah, Haaland, and Gabriel compared to, who did you compare Gabriel to? And Saeed's strikers are this.
Fofana, bro. Compared them to Fofana.
But GRIZZ, this is the facts though. This is the facts of it, bro. Palmer's a game changer for us. It is. Palmer's not a game changer for Chelsea. Palmer's not a game changer for Chelsea.
It can be. It can be.
He's proven many times as a game changer.
He lost 20 odd games and don't do fuck all, then he's not. So he can be. You know, he's got to come back and prove it.
20 games, yeah. He's still outperformed most of your attackers. You know what I'm saying? Doku, bro. Have he scored another goal since that goal against Liverpool, bro?
Can I ask you a question?
And you keep talking about. Hold on, Steve. Let's go back to reality a little bit as well, because you were talking about.
We're above you still, and we're shit.
You're above us and that, but Boski, KDB, and Gundogan and that, they're gone. Yeah,
exactly.
You ain't got those guys. You ain't got those guys to fall back on anymore. Who you falling back on these days? Bob. It's Bob this time.
Can I ask you a question quickly?
Savio. I don't call Savio Sevillo no more. That guy's Cuban. That guy's not Brazilian, bro. Anyway, go on. Go on.
Do you rate Brennan Johnson?
Oh, here we go.
I don't rate Brennan Johnson. No.
Do you think he's shit?
I think he's shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. How many goals did he score last season?
How much did he score? Like 12?
He scored 11 Premier League goals. He scored more goals than every single one of your attackers outside of Cole Palmer and I think maybe Nicholas Jackson. So you think this guy he puts up numbers, but now you're talking to us about us rating these attackers that you have because they have the capacity to get numbers. They're not good enough.
I never asked you to rate them. Yeah, but Tobes, if you ask me to have a, hold on, let's go back a little bit.
You're telling us they're the second best squad in the league because you got certain players that can put up numbers, bro. Quality is quality. We all have eyes. So do you. You know when something is legit. Some of your players in that team, they're legit. Some of your players in that team are not legit, which is why you are where you are.
And they're limited as well. They can only take so
they're limited, but
they're limited.
Blah blah blah. I'm seeing how many. Let's talk about the game. The actual game. You actually played well up until the red card. You were playing well.
We did.
Up against a team who looked like they were running away with it. So you actually gone there and you were contesting with Arsenal. When you come to the table and you're bringing these statements, and we've had conversations on WhatsApp about your teams, it doesn't even make sense. And that Caicedo brother as well. How many times have I told you and your Chelsea mob that guy is a shin kicker? He's a player, no doubt, but he's a shin kicker. He gets away with it every season without fail. Every season he has about 3 or 4 of those challenges. The refs they turn a blind eye to it. Finally, they're giving him a card for that.
What did Bentancur do the other day? Why didn't he get sent off?
He should have been sent off. He should have been sent off. I said it on the mob. You think I'm condoning that shit? He should have been sent off.
I'm glad you said it.
No, you know what it is.
I'm glad you said it. And the thing is, let's go back a little bit because I don't want people thinking that I wanted to sign Garnacho, I wanted to sign Gittins as the main guys. I didn't, right? The point that I'm making, Tobes, for me, I wanted to sign someone like a Rodrigo, a Semenyo. My dream signing is KK at PSG, right? I really like Kvaratskhelia, yeah? But end of the day, even when Garnacho was at United, I said to Saeed, bro, listen, whatever you think of this guy, bro, I think he's a good squad player and he contributes in terms of the GNA. Now, in Garnacho and Gittins' in regards to those guys, Toby, we don't need to depend on them. They are just part of the team. They are just part of the squad, right? I would rather be getting goals from everywhere like we've been doing so far instead of depending on someone like a Haaland. Because if Haaland goes down now for 3 months, most people will start changing it and saying, yo, these men will probably just get top 4 or they'll probably just scrape 3rd, right? He is the difference. For me, I don't care where the goals come from. But what I can see right now is that this system that Maresca has implemented is allowing us to be creating chances and we are scoring goals and we are taking our chances. And this is even without our best attacker. That's how I'm looking at it. Yeah. In the summer, we can go again and try to do things. We've got Quenda and that coming in. Cool. Right. Whatever you think of these guys, Garnacho, Gittins, they're already contributing to the team. And Garnacho, let's be real, he's been decent for Chelsea, but he's not been shit. He's not been shit for Chelsea.
No, I'm saying he is shit.
You know what it is? You know what it is, yeah?
That's why I didn't want him, Tobes, but I have to be honest, he's been decent.
This is why I didn't want to draw in this game, guys, because I knew this was going to happen. Because what it is, yeah, I feel like the energy, why there's so much energy, is because one side said they're going to smack Chelsea. Maybe not Turkish, but there was a lot of people talking. I've spoken to a few people. It didn't happen. So now it's Chelsea. They look, let's be honest, bro, they look good with 10 men. And now it's like Chelsea fans are saying, yo, look how close we are to Arsenal. But that's just maybe Arsenal on an off day. We know Arsenal can play better than that. But Chelsea stood toe-to-toe with Arsenal, even though it's a draw. And when you look at it now, Steve's right. You got a draw. You didn't win. You know, what's all of this energy and hype for? But Chelsea played a brilliant game with 10 men. And if it was 11v11, that's where the energy from Don is coming from. He's saying, yo, if it was 11v11, we beat you, man. And on the evidence of play, I'm not going to lie to you. The way that Chelsea were playing, the Chelsea were playing, the evidence probably suggests, yes, they probably would have beat them. So that's why I didn't want to draw. Someone had to win this game because now we're having these mad arguments. And don't get me wrong, Reece James, unbelievable. But there is a lot of energy and nothing's been settled yet. Nothing. Because we are back to where we were before. 6 points. So it's one of them was fair play to Maresca. I think Maresca deserves a lot of credit, guys. From where he was at Man United, that in-game management, shocking, to now, I'm not going to lie to you, he's a big game manager now. In terms of big games, he's delivering. And I think for me, you have to give him that credit where he's made some bold decisions. It didn't look like they were down to 10 men. And you have to give Maresca that credit. Arsenal, listen, it's not the end of the world, but I can't lie, man. Certain man went missing. There's a lot of man went missing, bro, in that team.
Can't play Tottenham every week, can you?
Why are you dissing yourself, bro?
We're 5 points clear. We're 5 points clear. We're 5 points. Tobes, we're 5 points clear, and we've played Tottenham once and 12 other teams, mate. So I know we don't play Tottenham
and that's why it's frustrating for me. And that's why it's frustrating for me, SAEED. Yeah, when I'm seeing how, you know, Maresca's come in and literally, you know, giving us the belief. A lot of Chelsea fans again yesterday, bro, we were deflated. Like we had 10 men, but we still wanted to win that game. We weren't happy with the result. And that's down to Maresca, bro. The guys come in, Club World Cup, battered PSG, you know, battered Flick the other day. You know what I'm saying? Took these guys to the cleaners. Arteta, for me, he actually tactically beat Arteta. It's just that we had one less man. You know what I'm saying, bro? And that's why it's frustrating. I'm like, the owners back this guy, bro. Maresca hasn't even bought a single centre-back yet, people, right? He has not bought a centre-back once. You know what I mean? And that's an area that I'm looking at, and I'm like, we need to build a partnership. I haven't seen a partnership at Chelsea probably since Silva and Rudiger. It's been years, bro. And I've grown up on partnerships. I've grown up on John Terry and Gary Cahill, bro, and all these guys, bro. I still think you need that as a foundation.
Don, I still think, though, be honest here, like your attack isn't going to be a title winning attack. As much as you say you could get GA, which they can,
hey, bro.
I'm sorry, man. To rely on them week in, week out, bro. Garnacho, Gittins, Esteval could give you them wild performances, but I don't think that's enough for a title-winning team, bro. I don't think it is. You know what I mean? Yes, João Pedro could get a few goals, but even yesterday, you've seen that, not reliable enough to get you them key goals. So as much as you say, you know what I mean, your defense is what's missing, I do think your attack is also missing as well. Like, they're not reliable enough. You go and get Semenyo and them man there, then maybe we can talk. But for me, Garnacho, Gittins, nah, not for me, man. I just don't think they're reliable enough.
I hear it, Saeed, but how I'm looking at it, Tobes, how I'm looking at it, right? You go to Liverpool, you look at Liverpool, right? They haven't got no real backup for Salah, right? On the
Yeah, I
left-hand
agree.
side is Gakpo there, and then you're looking at Rio. Yeah, you know, Ekitike is on the left, but he hasn't looked great over there. He looked much better when he was down the middle.
Yeah.
That dynamic of Ekitike and Salah hasn't really worked. So again, when I'm looking at the depth over them sides, their attack ain't really
You're
great.
saying it's coaching then. So you're saying it comes down to coaching then.
I'm saying that the system that Maresca's implement is helping these players. I think Maresca's system, especially when Palmer comes in, you're going to be seeing the team creating a lot more chances. You know what I'm saying, bro? So for me, as long as the numbers are being shared across the team, that's the main thing, because goals is what win you games, SAEED, right? I'm just more concerned about our centre backs. That's what I'm concerned about.
Yeah, I agree. But like I said,
we're not up against, if we were up against Man City in their pomp and Liverpool in their pomp right now with Salah, Mane, you know, Firmino, and you had Aguero and these sort of guys, Sterling, Sane, we can't compete with that. But what's going on right now, I'm not looking at an attack that's firing right now like that. I'll be honest with you.
I agree. I agree,
man.
Listen,
I agree as well. That's fair comment. That's fair comment. I mean, look, big up, man. Big up. Arsenal fans did come with a lot of hype and energy before the game, so it's only right. Matisse came dressed like Sergeant Slaughter, and you've come in like Terminator on the Big Six. So fair play to you, Chelsea fans, man. Big up yourselves. You know, it was a great performance, I thought, as well.
Chelsea coming with a lot of chest into the game.
But that's what I mean. But Chelsea have come with a chest now. But again, like SAEED says, the chest is a little bit now. It's a bit, you know, it's not granted. Like you're saying you're not going to win the league. You spent £2 billion on that squad, and you're still looking for better attackers and better centre backs.
We haven't spent $2 billion on this squad. What are you talking about? A lot of that money has been spent on kids to be flipped, right? This squad's probably worth just over $1 billion.
So what's that strategy for? The betterment for the club or for what?
I mean, Stamford Bridge. Unfortunately, Stamford Bridge is a bit. Yeah, Stamford Bridge ain't the biggest place.
When you buy players, whether you want to launder them or whatever you want to do with them, you're still buying players. So you spent £2 billion.
Yeah, but you said for the squad. You said for the squad. You said for the squad. They're not all for the squad. And we haven't spent $2 billion yet.
Have you spent all of that money for them to flip them?
Well,
or is any of them like Esteval coming back? So Esteval's come back. He looks okay. So Santos has come back. Okay, so he's not a flipper. So there is going to be players, isn't it, that are going to be not flipped.
Of course.
So at the end of the day, that's not our fault. That's your fault. Yeah, you spent £2 billion on this squad.
Yeah, but Grizz, this is the problem. When you're at the bridge, you know, listen, Everton have a bigger stadium. We need to think of other ways to bring in revenue, bro. That's the whole point of buying these players and flipping them, because it brings profit into the club. We have to do it.
But what I'm saying is Liverpool spent £400 million in
can't sell any more hotels or the women's team sold that.
So the pressure was put on us.
We can't do that anymore either, yeah.
The pressure was put on us. And we buckled under the pressure this year. No doubt about it. Yeah, we spoke about Liverpool every show. We buckled under the pressure. Where's the pressure on you? So after this spend, after this squad, second best squad this season, first best squad last season, then you win the Donald Trump trophy out in the US, yeah? Where's the pressure on you lot now?
Why didn't you get invited? Why didn't you get invited? Why didn't you come have some wagyu with Donald Trump? Huh?
Listen,
why weren't you there?
Listen, the algorithms, we didn't match the algorithms. Yeah, so
because City were there and they got knocked out by a team from Saudi. I saw Man City there. They got knocked out by a team from Saudi. I saw Rodri. His knee was jolting. Rodri's still not about right now. Yeah, that guy is not in. His chain got taken, Steve. By the way, Caicedo took his chain. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna take a long time for him to come back now, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? They enjoy that Ballon d'Or, bro.
As long as he doesn't take his Ballon d'Or, then he'll be all right, mate. You can have his chain.
I think the way you talked about your team, I get it. Like you're hyped up after yesterday and all of that. You know what I mean? I get it. You're still.
Do we think they're in a title race then? Do we think have they solidified their title?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That's what.
The more you get to the more you get to know me, Grizz. The more you get to know me, Grizz, you know that I'm shameless. Honestly, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you. Like
I hear that, and you're right. I went into this season like Matisse, you know, expecting to compete. I feel like it's only really the past few weeks where the team's kind of acclimatized to the season. No, we're in the title race right now, but to stay in there, bro, to stay in there, I really want us to have a little bit of a boost in January, because I feel like you're going to do something. I feel like Man City might do something as well. LB was telling me earlier that City now, they're linked to Semenyo now. Right? That's a big difference to their attack.
Yeah. No. Don't worry about that. It's not.
You're still stuck. You're still stuck between that place that is Chelsea being a great club.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You're still iffy. You're still iffy,
being
man.
serious, right? And understanding you're not serious right now. In terms of your transfer activity, your club indicates it's not serious. That's where it starts. It starts off the pitch for it to bear fruits on the pitch. And like you said, a lot of that 2 billion spent, all right, you're going to call it reinvestment strategy or whatever, profit making, but Grizz is also right. It's money spent. So should you be held up there? Should you be, you know, title challengers with the money spent? Everything would indicate, yeah. But anytime we talk about it, whether it's you, Matisse, or us man here, or anyone else in WhatsApp groups, everyone knows Chelsea's squad is not
slide
good
down
enough.
again.
It's not.
You know what it is?
It's not good enough,
Turkish,
and their ownership hasn't shown that they're going to be able to make it good enough, because all they've shown so far is a strategy that just brings in young talent. And let's be honest, a young talent is not going to be the do or die between winning the league or majors. And don't get twisted. I know you won Club World Cup, but you got into that because of a major from 4 years ago. You know, so it is nice. You won it. And I get the banter, you know, side of it, you know, world champs. And I get the other side. Oh, it's a nothing. But aside from that, I don't see any indication that Maresca, I'm impressed by Maresca, by the way. But I also agree with you. Your club's not going to give him what he needs, not with the strategy you have now, to be able to do anything. That's why Matisse, I said, you know, he led his community into a war you man wasn't ready for. You probably done the same then. Because the reality is, if you man really believed at the start of the season, yeah, that you man were in this title race or title conversation, right, then you lot should have been vexed about yesterday. But the majority of you man are kind of happy that you know, Arsenal didn't win the game and we had 10 men. That shows that you never had the real belief that you was gonna win this.
Nah,
league.
man. I'm telling you.
You should be
bro. I'm telling you, bro. Turkish. When I came out of that ground, even the people around me, most of us, bro. Obviously, at the end of the game, people cheered because naturally, bro, like you've just seen your team for 70 minutes fighting out there and not lose the game. But when we actually came after the game, we was talking. We're like, bro, we should have won that game. Like we weren't happy with the point, and that's why for me, I'm like, yo, when are we playing these guys at the Emirates? When's the game? When's the game at the Emirates, bro? I want some blood.
February.
Yeah, I want to get it back in blood. You know what I'm saying, bro? February,
Emirates, bro. You ain't doing
okay, man. Let's see.
I like this man. This is good, man.
You know what I'm saying? Let's see Ashburton Army, yeah? Ashburton Army. What Ashburton Army gonna do? We're supposed to be scared of black t-shirts and drums.
What are you talking? Are you talking on the pitch? Well, I don't understand. But at the Emirates,
I'm talking about you, man, with your curtains for tifos. That's what I'm talking about. Right,
brother. I don't understand why you moved on to tifos now, bro. I don't get it. What's going on here? Are you man in the title race or not? You're talking about tifos and Ashburton Army, but you don't want to talk about are you man?
That's what Dunn does. That's what he does.
Conversation for a title race.
That's what Dunn does.
That's what he does. Caicedo is the best midfielder in this league. Cucurella is the best left back in this league. Esteval's the best wonder kid in this league. Fofana is Gabriel. Reece James is the best footballer about. But you stopped short at saying, you know, we're gonna go do this. You know, we showed that.
I have to be honest.
The mighty Arsenal. That's what you are saying.
I have to be honest. Listen, it's yours to lose, right? It's yours to lose. But what I want right now, Turkish, we've got a big game on Wednesday against Leeds. Change the narrative. How about we go and beat Leeds instead of dropping points after a great performance against Arsenal? Yeah, we've got Bournemouth after that. Yeah, don't drop points there. Go beat them away from home. You've got Everton as part of that at home. Go win that game. And all of a sudden, people are now like, yo, Chelsea, they played well against Arsenal. They've won 2 games on the bounce after that. They've kept more clean sheets, so they've only conceded a goal. The narrative changes. The belief starts to come back into the team. But do I believe that Fofana will stay fit? I don't. That's why I can't come in with chest, right? I'm going to say the if again. If I had Gabriel and Saliba and Hincapié and Mosquera of my current squad, whatever you think of my squad, I would say we're winning the league. But we don't have that.
You might as well have Haaland instead of Delap. If you had Haaland instead of Delap, if you had Salah instead of Esteban, yeah,
I'm not even saying Haaland. I'm not even saying Haaland.
He's saying, can I have Gabriel and Saliba from Arsenal? Can I have Haaland from City? Can I have?
Like, I never even said that. I never even said that.
No, but no. Actually, what he said, is, and let's put it all together now. Yeah, the defense. You wish it was like Arsenal's. I get that. Your midfield is the centre backs. Okay, centre. Even better. Let's tighten it up. The centre backs are, you wish you had Arsenal's. Fullbacks, you're happy with it. Midfield is better than Arsenal's. Your words earlier in the show, and your attack is the second best in the league. So, what's going on?
No, actually, I think on paper, Liverpool, they're front on paper in the 11, they're supposed to have a better attack than us, right?
But you
their
said,
depth, I think we've got better
behind
depth than them.
Arsenal, your attack unit is the best is the second best.
I said our squad is including the bench. I just told you, man, they've got no backup for Salah. They've got no real backup for Gakpo on the left, right? Ekitike is not a left winger, is he, people? He's a striker. Let's be real. It's Rio. Rio is their backup for him. And that's why I said the squad, bro, their bench. If you break down their bench, go to City right now. It's Savio. When was the last time Savio scored, Steve?
A few weeks ago. Shit.
When? Against who? I don't remember that game.
Steve's done with Savio.
That's, to be fair, Steve don't rate Savio. It's league gunner only.
This is my point. This is my point.
Swansea, I think, in the cup or something like that was shit, and he's shit anyway.
Yeah,
Man City used to have Mahrez on the bench. They even had Sterling in his last season on the bench, right? They used to have Sane sometimes there, bro. They used to have a stacked bench full of different weapons. I look at them now, it's literally Marmoush and Haaland, and maybe Cherky will turn up. Foden maybe will turn up. Their depth ain't that great in attack. It's really not. You know, that's what I'm saying to you, Turkish. I'm looking at other teams. I'm like, yo,
No,
I prefer our depth. I'll be real.
I get that, but your reasoning to me saying why are you not saying that you can win this league this season? You just said is because the centre backs. So I get that, but what I'm saying, if you also believe your midfield is better and your attack is second just behind ours, then surely that weight, you know, you got a minus there, you got a plus there, you got a plus there.
Nah, man,
evens out.
It's like this, Turkish. If you're a boxer and you've got, you know, all your attributes are great, but you've got a weak chin, and you're coming up against a guy who's got similar attributes to you, but they've got a stronger chin, bro, you're gonna get knocked out if he punches you in the face. And that's how I feel about our centre backs, because I'm seeing us against Sunderland. Chalobah and Tosin are staring at each other. Bobby is holding up my man, and Chalobah just looking at my man, bro. Right? So we could be winning a game 1-0, but I don't have no confidence that centre back pairing will keep up that lead, because someone will do something stupid at the back. Whereas when you're 1-0 up, Turkish, Gabriel and Saliba, it's wraps. That's the difference. It's the finer margins. We will drop points in the season depending on Tosin and Chalobah because they're not good enough. I went to the Allianz Arena with those two as a pairing. It was embarrassing. Yeah.
Say if you get a centre back in January, if you get a centre back in January, yeah, give me a centre back that you would like.
Gay.
Gahey. Okay.
Available right now. Gahey, go get Gahey, bro.
So if you get Gahey, you say title challenge, we're winning it. It's on.
Bro, Gahey for Fana is on, broski. It's on.
Cool.
Not happening anyway.
Todd Bowley, if you're watching, that's it. Get Gahey, title race. It's done.
A lot of people think I don't know. Do the people think I'm swerving Arsenal? I don't think you feel the aura. I mean, we didn't win the game, and we should have done better against 10 men for sure. Chelsea were the better side. If I put banter aside, Chelsea deserved, the point out of it. And if they had 11 on the pitch for the 90 and played like that, they probably would have won that game. But it's on to the next one. We've played at the Bridge now. We've played in 4 tough away grounds. We're top of the league by 5 points. It's water off a duck's back. Is that the saying? That's what it is.
If we the other night, it's not a bad point. If Arsenal get a point, it ain't a bad point. You know why it's not a bad point? Because everybody else is inconsistent. If you had someone on your tail who's won 8, 9, 10 in a row and you drop points, then you start shitting yourself. City will drop points again soon. Chelsea's dropping points again soon. Liverpool will drop points again soon. Keep plugging away. Keep picking the odd point up here and there. I've told you, it's not a problem. At the end of the day, Arsenal fans are not asked about that result. The only thing that worried them is the 10 men. They should have beat 10 men. I get that. But overall, the 5 points clear. They got a point at Stamford Bridge. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. That's all you got to do. Keep on moving. They're in the position to win it. And
probably the main question is, how didn't you break them down? And that it's not the first time this season. I might look at the attack, look at the midfield and say, from open play, we're not doing enough. But every single time this season, we've gone on and improved in that area. So even that, in terms of the attacking output and efficiency, it's been hot and cold this season. But it's Brentford at home next. We go and beat them. On top of the week, we've just beaten Spurs, beaten Bayern Munich, ended up with a point at the Bridge. If we go and beat Brentford, this Chelsea result is the Chelsea. Don's talking about coming to the Emirates. We're going to finish them at the Emirates. So that's yeah. We're gonna finish you.
You're gonna finish us. What does that mean though? What you're gonna?
It means we can bet. It means we can bet whatever you want to bet on this match. That's what it means.
Oh no, we'll talk. We'll talk. Okay, leading up to that game, we'll talk. We've got to see who's available.
My offer's there. It doesn't come again. You decide whether.
No. You know what it is though, because I know you man have been visiting witch doctors, right? I don't know what witch doctor you've gone to.
Man thinks this is the Nigerian coach.
He thinks he's the Nigerian
coach. I'm telling you, because Cole Palmer's been here 3 years and he ain't been to the Emirates once. Yeah, I remember with the team. You know, you battered us 5-0 Turkish. I was on my way to the Emirates. Yeah, I saw the lineup. I saw Alfie Gilchrist. I call him Jimmy Hopkins. I had Jimmy Hopkins at right back. I had Disasi Badiashile centre back. I had Enzo Fernandez with a hernia. Right. I had no Palmer, no Gusto, our best 2 players that season. And I told the man them in the group. I said, bro, if you man don't batter us, you're not serious. I knew what time it was. Yeah. Last season, again, no Palmer. We had Neto up top and that. Fofana right back, Nkuku left wing, Sancho. We never come to the Emirates with our strongest team. That's my point. So this time around, I'm just praying that we can come there with a team that can actually compete against you guys. Because you always seem to have something over us when we play you. Whether that's an injury, whether that's a red card now. Something dodgy happens against you, man. I don't know what it is. You know, because Drogba ruined certain man's childhood and that. You know, you're probably old enough, Turkish, to remember when Chelsea were losing to Arsenal. But a lot of Arsenal fans, bro, all they remember is Drogba. All they remember is Hazard. I'm not used to this. Yeah, I'm not used to this behavior. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, Emirates is gonna be war, and I'll be there again. And it's fucking war, bro.
You just let me know the price. That's all I want to know, bro.
Listen,
when you're ready, you just say the value. And we've shaken.
We've got enough. We've got in this little segment, we've got enough clips to last us until February, man.
Man, for a lifetime.
For a lifetime. Don has been a star, and he don't know how much of a star he's going to be with the movie clips. But anyway, we'll talk soon about that. But now, man, February, that's going to be If Chelsea are in and around February, fair play to them, man. If they're in and around 5 points or whatever, 6 points, and they're in the mix, big up, bro. Big up.
Let's do the super chats and then some predictions as well, because I've got hella super chats in. I'll try keep it Chelsea, Arsenal. Sometimes the finger slips and another super chat comes in, but let's focus on Arsenal, Chelsea for now. John says missed opportunity yesterday, but 3 more draws and 3 more losses will still get us 90 points. Very doable since we've ticked off most of our tough away games. Interesting way to look at it. Stringer Belen says, Turkish, I bet you Steve won't call out these Chelsea boys for celebrating a draw with 10 like he did with us last year. Don looks a bit giddy right now. He actually did.
I'm far from giddy, bro. This is not me being giddy. I'm telling you.
What are you saying? It gets worse.
If we had won the game, Turkish, everyone else would have to be backstage. It's just me and you, 2v2 now.
Nath says, oh no, oh my god, not this deluded Nuno Mendes. Brace yourself, people, it's gonna be long.
Nuno Mendes,
that's a good one.
Sergey says Chelsea dropped points at home. Caicedo bottled the occasion. Chelsea dropped to 3rd. Arsenal still 6 ahead. This stinks like United's quote, we beat Arsenal even if we lost. Lifestyle HD, big up. When Arsenal drew 2-2 against City, everyone was talking about Arsenal's lack of discipline, but not a single person is talking about Chelsea's 6 red cards already this season.
It's disgusting. You're right. It's disgusting. We need to fix it, man.
6 red cards in what, 13 games? That's what
if you want to add. If you want to add Maresca, Delap as well. Delap got one in the cup. Maresca got a red card as well. Was it against Liverpool, innit? He celebrated last minute. Yeah. So it's been 7 in total.
Yesterday, we blamed Matisse yesterday for his outfit because he came in like an army commando and they listened to him. He came for war. Yeah, so we blamed Matisse yesterday.
Big up Shamai says this guy waffles on midday live and now he's waffling on the big 6. We already have Jamal for that, bro. Be different. This is the big 6. City will slap you.
We'll see about that, man.
Done in the chat. I see it already. I see another one there. James says Caicedo's a disgrace. He stamped on Mourinho's ankle and had the cheek to fake injury after. Chelsea would have beaten us if he didn't do that.
Bro, he was smiling like he got caught stealing meat from the pot, blood. I'm telling you. He knew what time it was. He knew it was
that injury, you know. He looked more injured than Mourinho. It's mad.
He got caught stealing meat from the pot. I saw his veneers smiling. I said, yeah, it's over for you.
100%, 100%. He knew. We said it on the show. Like he's faking it. He's faking it.
Yeah. Mooney says, congrats to Chelsea. Their 1-1 win yesterday moved them from third to third. But yeah, at the time, but second, yeah, before that. Let me save that one for later. Big up Marco Stone, new member. On that note, I just clocked Marco and everyone that won the 100k subscriber giveaway. I've got the shirts. I just need to get them printed. There was a bit of a delay. My fault. Just been a bit busy. So I'll go get them printed at some point this week, hopefully, and then I'll be sending them out at some point end of the week, next week sometime. So apologies for the delay on that. Big up Marco. Big up the members. Big up the community. Stringer Bellend again says, you guys are really gonna let him waffle like this. Tobes, please do something, bro. He's guessing up a draw at home. Don't you know the MO though? You have to let one speak to let's go eat first and foremost, and then later down the line it's fishing time, and you go get these clips and you come out with the bangers. But
hey,
yeah,
man, it is where it is. It is where it is, man.
People need to watch the game again. Outside of not scoring or assisting, Rice had a good game. He was one of our best or better players. People overreacting. I think he was good, but yeah, I mean, everything was built up about him and Caicedo, and Reece James stole the show. So that's, you know, narratives are going to always go heavy post-game, in my opinion. Patrick says, Arsenal played a whole half with 10 away to City and drew. The narrative was Arsenal were the losers because they dropped a lead. Chelsea, home, lost the lead, needing to close the gap, and the narrative is it's a better point. But
bro, Turkish, you threw. I'm sorry, bro. This is pathetic now. You threw on Gyökeres, you threw on Odegaard, you threw on all these attackers, and you didn't do anything.
Yeah,
you didn't do nothing. I don't think this game was on Arteta. To be honest, I don't think the players stepped up.
Maresca done very well. When you said that earlier, Maresca, you went mad with it, but Maresca done very well. Listen, I think you lot played better than us. That was it. Arteta actually, when I look at the subs, I was happy with the subs at the given times. Usually it's Arteta, you know, twiddling fingers and we want subs, right? This time he was proactive. Madueke and Odegaard, then Gyökeres shortly after. Some might argue certain players probably, you know, wasn't the right ones to take off at the right times. I just think Chelsea you left it all on the line, more so even with 10 men, and it just showed, bro. It doesn't mean it's not disappointing. I'm disappointed these men came on and didn't change anything, in my opinion. You are right. But listen, if Timber don't head that ball in the last few seconds and Gyökeres heads it in, the narrative is so different because of that little, you know, that substitution then makes it, you know, masterclass. So I don't dwell on these things too much. Like, you know, I will dwell if Brentford becomes a problem on Wednesday, bro. It's not like we played Brentford on the weekend or Wolves or Palace, teams that you expect to be beaten, right? We played a team that, yes, I expected to beat you, even more so when you went down to 10, but knowing that this is a team that's got quality. This is a team that's got a good manager. This is a team on form. So I'm comfy with it. Do you get it? Like, I wanted to win. I thought we would win. And we just didn't do it. Like, you are right. The subs didn't do anything, but you're also right. Arteta, I can't really look at him. I just think Chelsea were the better side, 10 and 11 men.
Yep.
This one was the one I just got in. Big up Patrick. This one's from Mama saying they asked bro to speak on Caicedo costing them the game, and he goes to speak about Rice. Look, he knows as well. He said he's shameless like 4 times on the show, so it's hard to argue. Let me save that one for a bit later, even though it's got Saka in there. I'll get that in later. John says Chelsea fans say James is better than Timber because of his attacking threat, set pieces, passing, etc. So Rice is better than Caicedo using the same logic.
Caicedo's never had opportunity to be as advanced as Rice was last season. Rice last season was literally playing in the left half pocket like Xhaka, right? And he's been
now you're saying another if. So now you're saying if
it's never been played. It's never been played that high up, Chris. Let's be honest.
If Caicedo
can we rewind to the James bit then, and let me just say, well, Timber hasn't been tried in that position before, so we can't really say.
Yeah, but when Reece is playing at right back and he's bombing up and down, he's better offensively, bro. Who you put your money on? Who you put your money on? Yeah, if you want someone in the final third to be crossing in the ball, Reece or Timber from right back.
Crossing in the ball. I want more tiki taka, less crossing, man. If I'm honest with you. So
you think Reece can't play tiki taka?
Nah, you just offered me the option. I'm just saying I don't want crosses.
So you think Timber's better in tight spaces?
Yeah, definitely.
Bro, Reece has tech. I'm telling you, bro. There was
I'm
even
not
one
saying,
little
Reece. Listen,
John, can I ask?
Reece as a footballer. Reece as a footballer, he's in that category, a category that's separate. You know, it doesn't matter about positions. You're a baller, right? Like Trent's in that category, right? But I'm saying we're talking about James now. But when we're just talking about right back, listen, Timber's. I know people are trying to slander my guy, but Timber's solid, bro. And the only thing I have against James is, you know, play 30, 40 games in a season. You know, start 30, 40 games, which it's been a while. Even last season, you said he's been fit a year. Last season, he started 12 league games, bro. It's the
but
same
you got to
thing
manage him, man.
You remember with Stones a few years ago, world class on his day, but how many games does he play a season? That was the only thing I used to knock him for, because for me, that is also part of being world class, being, you know, the best. You have to be available. So if he's available, if he's fit, he's up.
And by the way, hey, I'm bantering Timber, but I actually rate Timber. I said he's an upgrade on Ben White, and guys were killing me for it when he got injured.
Yeah.
But Don, you know, like with Reece James now, is he a midfielder now, or is he still going to play right back and midfield occasionally? Where do you see him now? Because I think because that performance for me showed levels in midfield. I think he's a midfielder.
What it is, GRIZZ, is that in the big games, Maresca loves Gusto, bro, and he loves Reece. So the only way you're gonna get them playing together is either Gusto goes in the midfield, like what he did against you, man, or Reece goes in the midfield. We've seen him play him against PSG in the midfield, against Bayern Munich in the midfield, against Arsenal now in the midfield. You know, so it just depends on the team, innit? Because against the bigger teams, Maresca loves that counter press from Gusto. He loves how he works off the ball. And then he loves Reece's leadership, Reece's quality on the ball. It just depends on the game, really. But long term, right back still.
I think Reece,
right back still.
I think Reece on midfield, man. Like, I know there was always a debate about Trent. Trent would never had the aggression or the power that Reece has got. So to play midfield, like Reece showed the thing is though, everything. He showed me everything a midfielder has yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's true. It's true. But honestly, you lot haven't even met Asugo yet. Yeah, that's Caicedo's clone. In fact, Asugo's gonna come soon. Yeah, you see, you don't even know.
Is this one of the kids that you flip flop, and then now you're saying he's not part of the team.
No, we actually got him. We got him from sport.
Like
we got him from sporting.
That's what Kennedy. You man's changed the narrative and agenda. To any kid that you like, you keep. Otherwise, you flip flop. Nah, Asugo, you're gonna see, bro. Santos, he will start on Wednesday, so he's another one as well. Yeah, Matisse has been telling us about Santos, and he's so far, man. He's, Leon levels, man.
L9 says, we figured you out on set pieces, kept our players out of the box during your corners as a threat for counter, which forced you lot to react and not commit. I think it was even more than that. I think physically you done your thing in the box too. I don't think it was just the fact that you had the attack out. You done very well against the corners, nullified them better than I've seen most, if not all teams do in the past year and a half. Sonny says, gutted we didn't win, but 6 points is still catchable. Also, Gary, can't rate your Chelsea takes. You said Chelsea mid-table without Caicedo and double down.
I still say
Gary.
You take out Caicedo.
You take Gary's
Grizz. Gary.
Now Liverpool are doing dead. He's called Gary.
You take out Caicedo out of that team, man. Long term.
We'll find out. Next 3 games he's out.
And I said that ages ago. Man. But why are you not still? But still, all right. Take out Caicedo long term. That Chelsea
I've got a question for you, man. After these super chats, then we can move on in Turkish.
All right, cool. Maya says Chelsea fans praise Timber's defending but say Reece is better because he's more complete, yet they use different logic when comparing Rice and Caicedo. Hypocrites. Big up Maya. On Chelsea, says Kevin, the secret is to let them drown themselves with their own statements. They got the best of everything. Yeah, so go on, prove it. We're here. Arsenal have been the biggest if club in England for the past 5 years. If no injuries, if no red cards, if every other person on this panel has won a trophy more recently than Arsenal. But you're replying to GRIZZ, who made the if statement, and you're using the team I support, which doesn't really back that up, really. But it is what it is. This is the season, right? Do or die. We must. Anfield, OT, St. James Park, Stadium of Light, Stamford Bridge, done. Chelsea play City twice and have to go to all those stadiums. City to Anfield and Old Trafford too. 5 points clear.
Ironically, our away form's better than our home form. I'm looking forward to these games, honestly.
Rishab says, I'm back after a long vacation, but my club showed why we'll be there for the title come May. Remember Turkish laughing in September, crying in May. We will talk, Rishab. Make sure you don't fly away again. Big away games left. Chelsea, Newcastle, City, Arsenal. Oh, sorry. Big away games left. Chelsea's, Newcastle, City, Arsenal, Liverpool, Sunderland, City. Yeah. You have got City. City's Sunderland, United, Spurs, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, City. Yeah, I mean the fact we've played more, but listen, the job's not done.
That's crazy. You know, you only got City and Spurs. City and what did you say? What was that? The last
City
game?
and
City and Spurs.
City and Spurs. City and Spurs.
Wow.
Sure, there's one more. Nah, there's not. City and Spurs. But we got Villa Park on Saturday, for example, which again,
yeah. They're not added there. Yeah, the Villa.
You know,
Villa, yeah. They're
That's
on the roll.
nice game, you know? That's a nice game, you know. It's a nice game.
I need Unai. I need Unai magic, man. That's what I need.
yeah, don't you all? Turkish. After the game, are you concerned that the squad depth isn't enough to see out the season? Nelly and Noni looked about as effective as Nacho. Hincapié, in my opinion, lucky to have avoided a red. The Hincapié thing, I don't know. That wasn't a red. His arm was up. It wasn't an elbow. Nelly and Noni, yep, left wing. I mean, Trossard's been the guy for us, and listen, he's not available right now, so it's one of them. It's their job to grab that. If not them, Eze, with Odegaard moving back into 10, for example. Eze had a poor game in the 10. Maybe that's the next step. I'm not concerned yet. You know, Chelsea away, it's not. It can happen, right? So it is what it is. Not beating Brentford at home, that shouldn't be happening. You can tell Don is a SAEED disciple. Don't know how to explain it, but he's graduated top class at SAEED University on his way to his.
Listen, give respect on Don's thing, man. Don's doing his thing, man.
Come on, G. Yeah, put some respect.
Bro.
Put some respect, boy. You gotta have some fun in life, man. You know, people are scared to come online and just, you know, me, I'm not like that, bro. I will talk.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll banter, I'll be shameless, but then I'll break it down as well, broski. That's what I do.
That's it, man.
FNA says, who are these forwards TOBS is talking about? Noni, Jackson. It's literally only Neto and Palmer left from last season, and Neto is much better than Johnson.
I was talking about the attackers that they've got in their roster now. Brennan Johnson outscored all of them outside of Palmer and Jackson. So I don't know why people are including Palmer in this. Every single one of the attackers they got, he outscored all of them. Simple.
And you include what you're talking about, Pedro and all that now as well.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Callan says Don stays simping for any Brazilian who does the occasional step over. Man would be clapping cheeks for Richarlison if he was in their squad. Don, you know the show, by the way, so you don't mind me reading that. These super chats, we read them out.
I don't mind that at all, bro. You know, my club are a bit different. We don't go to Brazil and come back with Marquinhos, right? We come back with real Joga Bonito. Yeah? We come back with real Joga Bonito, broski. That's what happens.
Oh my brother, wasn't Kennedy Brazilian?
Lucas Piazon was Brazilian too. Remember him?
Yeah, but don't you man go to Brazil and get some.
That's an old cool one.
Who goes Brazil and gets Kennedy?
Yeah, he was meant to be the next.
But why is he went Brazil, bro? What the hell?
He went Newcastle though, innit? He went Newcastle, like.
Yeah.
Marquinhos went Norwich. Marquinhos went Norwich, bro. Come on now.
Marquinhos, Kennedy, bro, they're all bums. That it is what it is. We all have it. Rishaf says Chelsea need to humble this panel with a title. They be dragging our name around way too much, while certain clubs ain't won big since 03 and 13. Put your neck on the line. Oh, okay. The shin kicker. I say the duck that a challenge with Rice. There's levels to this game. Man is good, but not Jollof. Rice good. Ivs don't win games.
I just polished off a mad Jollof.
Boy.
Bro said we don't rely on one player, but saying if we keep Fofana fit, we will compete. Done. Hypocrite.
I was talking about offensively, bro. The GNA in the team. We're not just looking at Haaland. We spread out the GNA in the whole team, bro.
A lot of ifs, buts, and maybes coming from Chelsea, but the fact is Arsenal played their worst game of the season and walked out the bridge with a point. Moni says Chelsea.
This is another narrative. This is another narrative, Turkish. Every time a team faces Chelsea and they get battered, it's always their worst game of the season. We made you play like that. Just accept it, bro. Stop being in denial and just say, you know what, fair play. Chelsea did their thing. Simple.
Yeah. Do you know why that comes in? Because you didn't make Brighton play like that, and you didn't make Sunderland play like that. That's what. That's why. That's you know. If it was more consistent, then people might say, yeah, they're moving mad. L9 said, Don, you're moving mad, bro. If we had solid wingers, they would have done way better on the counter scenarios we found ourselves in with 10 men yesterday. Shocking.
Yeah, I agree.
SRS Sebastian says, Saeed, who would you add to the Chelsea attack to make it tight or challenging and or winning?
I think what you mentioned there, like Kvaratskhelia, Rodrigo, but obviously you have to be realistic, innit? I don't know if they're going to get them two now. So
yeah. All this talk about Akin says, all this talk about Chelsea battered Arsenal. How many saves did Raya have to make? What's the point running around kicking the opponents when you don't turn that quote dominance into big chances?
I agree. We didn't. The thing is, we were sort of marinating into the game, and then as we're doing that to create some chances, the red card happened.
Yeah, I mean the red card came at exactly for us a good time because he was creating waves, but like the guy said, it was the Esteval chance and that was it at that stage, which is only 35 minutes in. Omega says, I don't like this narrative sides that United, Spurs, and Liverpool are trying to downplay Chelsea. GRIZZ, you still have a 120 million player who has still to register a goal or assist to a non-German team. Just waffling says one thing that needs to be said because it's come up recently, even by Maresca. Lamine Yamal is miles clear of Esteval.
What happened last week when he stepped into London for the first time?
Move on.
Do you disagree though?
Stop it.
I think his CV's clear. Talent for talent. Talent for talent. Talent for talent. Esteval.
He's younger than me.
Esteval. You know what I'm saying?
He's younger than us.
Esteval. Toby, you're burning, bro. What have you got over them sides, bro? Older burn them, man.
I'm burning. Why do
I'm saying older burn them, man, there, bro. You got kudos.
Why do you have to do this?
Every time I see this guy playing, I just see boiled eggs coming out of his pockets, bro.
Esteval's cold.
Every time I see Kudus playing, I just see boiled eggs. Why am I seeing boiled eggs coming out of his pockets, bro?
Every single time
what's going on over there? You got Richarlison. Where's Richarlison from, bro? That guy's from Peckham, bro. I know that guy's from Peckham, bro.
Every single
you know what I'm saying?
Talking about Esteval on this panel.
Come on, bro. You can't be talking like this, huh? I told him, Turkish. I was with Basuma the other week. I said to Basuma, bro, they need you back. Yeah, they've got Paulinho and Bentancur in their midfield. He just smiled at me with veneers, and that's a balloon boy. They need balloon boy back.
Why are you? Can I ask a question?
You need to be careful, bro. Stop this.
Can I ask a question? Why do you do this? Why do you love your deflection? Like you're making it out like man are calling Esteval a scrub. Esteval is one of the best young players in the league by a distance. Every single man has been complimentary of Esteval, but stop comparing him to Lamine Yamal. Just stop it. He's got
more GNA already this season.
Yeah, Lamine Yamal has done too much in football and is younger than Esteval for you to start comparing them as if they're age mates. They're not. Stop.
They're 18.
I'm talking about in football, on the pitch.
You see, I'm glad that you said that. Turkish, the first thing that he did was he ran to the CV. I already acknowledged the CV. I said the CV's clear.
I'm talking about performances.
Broski, you know, Esteval already has more GNA than him in less minutes.
Oh my days.
Sorry, 5 starts,
move on.
5 goals for Brazil. Yeah,
move on.
5 starts, 5 goals for Brazil. Who took the penalty for Brazil the other day? All those players on the pitch.
I beg you.
Who took the penalty the other day for Brazil?
Can't be talking to me with GNA and Yamal, please.
No, hold on a minute. Lamine Yamal's got 7 goals and 5 assists this season.
Please.
I think Esteval's sitting on 11. Is he not?
He's got
11 GNAs.
Are you sure? Like, you know,
he's sitting on 11 GNA, bro, this season. He's sitting on 11 already. 5 goals for Brazil, 5 goals for Chelsea.
VAR on that one.
Oh,
forget about the stats. Why are we talking about
in way less minutes? Toby, what it is, Toby, right? I even said this to Rance. Accept it, broski. I said it to Roms. Roms was fighting it at the beginning, but now he's come to this side and saying, yo, I can't lie. Talent for talent, he can match up with my man, innit? You know what I'm saying? And Roms even told me. Roms even said, I think he's a better finisher than Yamal. That's what he told me, bro. He said he thinks Yamal's a better facilitator, but he thinks Esteval is a better shooter. Right? So come the end of this season, don't be surprised if he gets player of the season.
Let me know when this
player of the season. Yeah. And I'm telling you, Toby, let Brazil Let Brazil win the World Cup.
Playmaker.
Let Brazil, Toby, let Brazil win the World Cup. I promise you, Broski. I'll be back. Turkish, you have to have me back if Brazil win
They
the
won't
World
win
Cup.
it though. They won't win it, man. Relax.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
If they
Even
win
if
the
they
World
it-
Cup,
They won't win it though, man.
Let's move on, man.
we'll
Please.
see about that.
Their team, bro. You see their team, bro.
Crazy.
Come on, man.
This is crazy stuff. Man.
I mean, everyone's got a horse in that Brazil race, though. No, Cunha, Martinelli.
Yeah.
I mean, Richarlison will be there as well, no?
Bro.
Who knows? I don't know.
Ego Thiago might,
Yeah.
might
Alright,
be the
cool.
striker.
Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Big up. What's next? Carrillo. No, Don's good, man. Don't worry. He's all good, my brother. Thank you for
Yeah,
the
man.
super chat. Sebastian says Arsenal didn't get battered. We played fantastic after 10 men, but we didn't win at home. Caicedo let us down. We aren't title challengers until we can beat those low block teams. John Wayne says Chelsea fans deflecting because their boy lost the debate they started is hilarious. And Charles adds, Chelsea will silence all doubters at the end of the season like we always do when it truly matters. We let our football do the talking. Mr. Ivman, Ivman, you know, Rodri is closer to Busquets than he is the shin kicker. Please refrain from blasphemy in the future. Blue 98 says title favourites drew to 10 men. Hincapié and Mosquera are both very good, and Chelsea didn't have Palmer, Colwill, Lavia since you are bringing up injuries.
Facts.
We won't go back. We won't back to do all of that again. Richard says he's saying he wants Saliba and Gabriel, but Chelsea could not beat Arsenal when those players are both missing. Don, your attack isn't better just because you have more players. If you have 4 players in every position, it means niche if they're all wank. Quality over quantity. And Pacino adds, this Chelsea man is the loudest, most delusional person I've ever heard. His BS and waffle gave me a headache. Listen, big up Don, man. Come on.
And make sure you sub into the channel, man.
Link in the description. The Goon for Life says, rewatch the second half. They had one chance at the start of the half. That was it. Supposedly, they played excellent. Yeah, okay. We just couldn't score. Urian is a top player, super consistent and reliable. However, James's rival is at Madrid. Big up the big 6. P.S. Don't gaslight brother Toby today. I mean, the way time's moving, you know, I mean, the rest we're going to have to fly through. What game did you watch? Played better. Sat in a low block, had a few decent counters. They defended well with 10 men behind the ball. That's about it. And Chelsea fans are ham rolls says, still don't understand why Chelsea fans are running their mouths. All they're good at is shin kicking, especially Caicedo and Cucurella. And another one here from the same one. Is it this? Yep, no, here we go. Chelsea fans are going to speak until they get touched by Leeds and Bournemouth at home. Well, we will be there. This definitely ain't the last time Don comes on this season. That's for sure. Without a doubt, the way he's been on Smoke today, we have to make sure he returns here. Where are we? I'll save. Oh, we'll get this one. And big up $100 super chat. Big up Feisty Hacker in the building. Big up Turkish and the big 6. Love for the love, my bro. Arsenal faltered, but we will get back to form against Brentford. This Don guy brings some spice to the team. Come on. And Blue Moon says this Don kid deflects better than Matisse. Can we talk about Foden? We're going to move on shortly, my brother. I've seen Yamal do it in so many big games, says Marco, and I don't need G and A.
Bro, Yamal's CV shits on Esteval right now, but don't worry, we'll talk soon.
Vincent says generational Reece James, 1 goal, 2 assists, playing primarily as a midfielder. Timber, 2 goals, 2 assists, playing as a right back. These Chelsea men are generational level of glazing their players. And from the other side, Sonny adds, Reece played as a midfielder and was the best on the field. He played as a centre-back against Liverpool and was the best centre-back on the field too. Fake player. Chelsea forget they were slapped 5-0 not long ago. And the last one on the list, listening to Don is like watching Ugarte play football. Never again.
You got to respect me, man. Come on, man. Ugarte. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Well, respect to that super chat because that's the one that drew you out. Everyone else you was calm about. That one you was like, hey, show some respect. Let's do predictions.
I don't know about the wise scout on that one. That Ugarte. It's crazy.
Let's do predictions. Let's see what the table is saying for the order. I'm top, SAEED 2nd, Steve's 3rd, TOBS is 4th, Matisse is 5th, GRIZZ is 6th. not much points gained this weekend. SAEED and TOBS both got 2 points. Everyone else got a point added to the board. So that's how it's looking right now. Let's get predictions in for. Let's start with Arsenal Brentford. I'll go with 3-0. SAEED.
2-0 Arsenal.
Steve.
Same 2-0.
TOBS.
×3, 2-0.
Matisse hasn't sent his predictions in.
Lovely.
Oh,
No.
Bro,
Yeah, done. What's your prediction?
this brother, man.
Can Coyote do something for me? Can Thiago do something? You drew there last season against them, innit? At home.
I can't remember. We're at Emirates now. We might have did we draw at home last season?
Away from home, you were brilliant.
Maybe
that day. I
last
remember
season
that.
we dropped it. Yeah, we drew a lot of. Yeah, I think so.
I'll say 2-1. 2-1 Arsenal.
2-1 GRIZZ. No, sorry, yeah, GRIZZ. Yeah,
3-0.
3-0. And we swing it round to Leeds, Chelsea. I'm going to go 2-1 Leeds. No, I'm going to go 2-2. SAEED.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea.
Steve.
Goodness sake.
Yeah, same 2-1 Chelsea.
TOBS.
This guy's just copying my scoreline. I'll go 1-0 Chelsea.
Sure, I know what you're thinking in your mind, innit? It's crazy.
Matisse. Nope. So done. What's yours?
3-1 Chelsea.
3-1. And GRIZZ.
1-1.
1-1. All right, cool. That's Arsenal done, Chelsea done. All right. So in terms of looking back at the weekend, and looking forward, I mean,
Carry on with the title race, innit?
yeah, I think Man City last few minutes got the winner against Leeds, and you got Fulham away next, who beat Tottenham on the weekend. So Steve, yeah, second place, 5 points off us now. Fulham away, but yeah, scraped it against Leeds. You was there as always. I saw your post on IG.
Yeah, it was mad because we were absolutely cruising 2-0, cruising it. It was embarrassing. And then they came out second half, and we were just like, I think we just took it for granted, thinking it was just a walk in the park. They brought Dominic Calvert-Lewin on, who had a great game, by the way, caused us a lot of shit. Ended up 2-2. And then it was a madness last 5 minutes. Phil Foden got the winner. And you got to give credit to Foden, you know what I mean? I've said it before. Start giving him the ball where he needs to get the ball, things will happen. And it happened. But other than that, it wasn't the greatest game. Don't want to dwell on it because we're running out of time. The goals we give away were a joke. Nunes turned into him. And then the penalty was like, Gavardiol was like, I don't know how he was even moaning about it. He couldn't. It was a pen, you know what I mean? So we opened the door, let him back in the game, but thankfully we managed to win it late on. But you can't go around doing that, you know what I mean? Giving out gifts. I know it's Christmas time, but we don't want any more of them. So yeah, bad day at the office, but we got the 3 points, and obviously with the Chelsea result and Arsenal, we were the winners at the weekend because we clawed 2 back. So overall, it wasn't a vintage performance, but I'm happy.
Yeah, game of 2 halves, man. I think City could have scored 3 or 4, man. The amount of blocks that Leeds were doing was mad. But then, yeah, man, Calvert-Lewin, man, I don't know what he did, but he came on and just started causing problems, man. He
just kept bending that long ball around the side of Ruben Diaz and Gavardiol, and it was in the first half, City could press really high because Leeds couldn't really do anything. But when they had the outlet of him, it was working for him, so they just carried on doing it. But yeah, man.
So I'll bring you in now because Man City got Fulham away next. So not talk on Tottenham, but do you think Fulham have anything for them? I know you don't want them to, but you know, being an Arsenal fan, do you think you've just watched Fulham live, direct, 90 minutes? Can they get something?
They can, but I don't think they will.
I didn't ask you what you think. I just want to know, like, if they can get some.
They can, but I don't think they will.
No, but that's extra. They can is enough.
I don't care what you think. to be honest.
No, go on, talk to me.
No, that's it. I said I don't care what you think.
Hey, Don, you lot in the title race as well, right? What, have Fulham got something for F City or nah, no chance?
Where is it? Where's the game?
You got a good record there, man. I think.
It's away, yeah?
Yeah.
I wouldn't ask if it was at the Etihad, I'll be honest.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Fulham are a funny team, man. I don't feel like they really did anything in the summer. Like, they're a bit up and down. They should be winning that game. But they're not an easy pushover, to be honest. Like, we normally beat Fulham, but our games are normally quite edgy, you know. So they're going to need to make sure that they're on point. You know, get Haaland back on the score sheet. Let's see if Foden can carry on, Steve, because you need him back at his best, man. You need him back at his best. You need other players that are going to be stepping up. It can't just be Haaland FC.
That goal I ain't gonna lie.
That Foden goal was very nice. I'm not gonna lie. Coming away from goal a little bit, bending it around.
Guardiola jumped. Did you see it?
Yeah.
If you watch, he knew he was gonna shoot. But Foden. He last season, every time he got on that left foot, it was going all over the place. This season, he's pinging it now. You know what I mean? So the season when we won the league, the last time, he's pinging them in the Bernabeu, mate, top corner and that. You know what I mean? So he's doing his thing. But I seen him on his Instagram today. He's having extra. He's doing that extra training. He's a guy that does training with the players. I've seen Grealish with him and Alanga with him, and I've seen Foden in the gym, and the guy was fighting with him and that. So with the ball, so I think he's doing extra minutes. He knows last season hurt him, innit? He got criticised. He lost his England place, so he needs to put it right. But at the minute, he's doing well.
Yeah, I can't lie. Haaland.
I need to bring him in my FPL, man, to jinx that shit, man. Foden, he's playing good. He's like when he gets on that left foot, it's inevitable again. And he hasn't been like that.
You're gonna put him in FPL to do what?
Yeah.
What was you saying about SAEED?
Yeah, no, I'm saying like the little chat with Pep Guardiola, man. It was just I always find that hilarious, you know.
You know what that was? I'm telling you now what it was. Do you know what Haaland done that game? Remember me telling you about last season when he's wrestling with all the centre backs are falling on the floor?
Yeah.
That game, that's the first game this season he's done that. He's getting himself involved with two centre backs that are nowhere near him in class, and they're getting dragged on the floor and pulled off his game. And I think Pep was saying to him, "Stop fucking, you know, your head's gone." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He does it every now and then. He gets into a little bit of a personal vendetta. That guy from Italy the other day pinched him on the ass, and he went on a mad one and ended up scoring 2. But you know what I mean? The other night, he's getting wrestled on the floor, and I'm thinking, you've lost it, mate. You're getting involved, man.
I can't lie, you are right, man. He was fighting, man. I've never seen him so rattled, man, in that Leeds game. But I think it's Strike. Strike had the better of him, man.
Yeah. They were holding each other. If he takes 5 steps off him and plays in that gap where he's been playing all season, that gap opens up in between, and he's killing him. But one of them things in it, man. He's a young lad. He's doing well this season, but we got the job done without him. So he needs to get back on the score. He's on 99 goals now. So he's on 99 goals for City. So he needs one more for the 100 club. So he's
you know what's dark, Steve? Hella man triple captained him at the weekend. I was close. I said, no, I'm gonna save that for double game. Hella man triple captained him, bro. He let them down, man.
I was close. I was close.
It happens like that though with Erling. It happens like that. The games you expect him to go banging in, he doesn't, and then all of a sudden they do a madness.
One super chat on City, but it's not one I'm really gonna get into. Not now, anyway. To the panel, who's been better this season? Foden, Saka. I'd pick the guy with a derby goal, last minute winner, Champions League and Prem brace, and doesn't take pens.
Yeah, it is what it is. It's different, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
totally different. Foden's had a good season up to now, but like you say, if Saka goes, if Arsenal go and win the league, then nobody's asked about that. You know what I'm saying? It's end product at the end of the season, isn't it? But we'll see.
Cool. That is it for the City super chats. Let's do the City predictions. Fulham away. I'm gonna go 2-2. SAEED.
I'm gonna go
straight in, you know.
3-1 Man City.
Steve?
I'm going to say 2-0 City.
TOBS?
2-1 Man City.
Don?
Yeah, 2-1 Man City.
Cool. And GRIZZ?
I was going to say 2-1 as well, but I can't be... No, actually, go on. 2-1.
2-1. All right. Just a heads up.
Shut your
Matisse
mouth.
ain't sent no predictions in, so yeah, I'm just gonna put that out there. He's done. Cool. Yeah, Tobes. We just mentioned Fulham, so now you can tell us what you think.
Is he crushed?
It's frozen.
Wow.
Don't be
that is-
shy,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
Talk, bro.
You
No, he's
know,
there. He's there. He's active. He's active. He's local.
Sorry, it's my internet that just was bugging for a second. I knew you were going to move on to me. Yeah, man. Newcastle away tomorrow. Another home defeat. I mean, what can I say that I haven't said a million times apart from new players to criticize? Last week it was the midfield and the defense, and manager this week is the midfield, the defense, the attack, and the manager. Like, it's the same shit over and over again. Actually, no, this week is the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper was an absolute shambles. And I'll be honest, I like Vicario, but with each mistake, my estimation of him keeps dropping. And it's going to get to a point where you make one mistake too many, and for me, you're cancelled. Like, it's going to get to a point where I'm like, yo, we need to get a new goalkeeper. I'm not at that point yet, because I do think there have been several games this season where he has saved Spurs, but you can't legislate for nonsense like that. Irrespective of what I'm about to say on Thomas Frank, no manager can legislate for a mistake like that. That's just ludicrous. Both goals were avoidable, but it's Spurs, innit? We somehow managed to give teams life and make it simultaneously difficult for us to even hurt the same team that we're giving life. We give teams easy goals, but we make it so difficult for us to score goals ourselves, and that's just where we are this season. Yeah, I mean, I don't even know what to say about that result, man. Literally, I was sat there. Literally sat down, went on my Instagram, put LFG, let's go. The game kicks off. I'm eating my loaded chips, like I'm eating, and then I literally, like, I look down for a second to get a fork. I look up and I'm seeing Danso head it straight to Fulham. They go off on the left-hand side, they cross it, and they score. I just, like, what can you say? What can you say about this shit, man? It's just, when it rains,
It's deja vu, innit? It's deja vu for you, man. You know, it's the same problems literally every game week, Tobes. Like, I felt like the second half, you gave it a goal. Like, you created some half chances. Like, you had the shot that went past the post and that, but ultimately, bro, like, nothing had gone. You know, Xavi Simons came on, like, he tried to look for something, but there's just nothing in your attack, bro. I look at your team and I honestly just look at it and it's like, who's gonna score today? That's how I feel about your team.
But do you know the thing is, we say who's going to score today, but we had a guy who literally scored a brace against PSG, and then we play in this game. You give him minimal touches of the ball. Every single time he's getting the ball, he's having to fight 2-3 man to get the ball. I said it 2 months ago. I had rocks thrown at me on the show. Said it a month ago. Had rocks at me thrown on the show. I'm gonna keep saying it. The manager is out of his depth. It's that simple. Like, I don't blame
he's
Thomas
gone for
Frank.
the fans now as well, which is a bit mad.
The manager, I'm hand on heart. The manager is out of his depth. Honestly,
I'm blaming the trumpet. I'm blaming that trumpet. Honestly, seriously, I'm not being funny. Do you know when people go to battle and war and stuff and they get G'd up and that? How can anyone get G'd up with a guy sat on a roof playing a trumpet in dead slow? Do you know these men went to PSG? They went to PSG. The ultras are bouncing. The stadium is fucking bouncing its tits off. Yeah, and this lot were going, oh, when the
it's not chant. Sorry, I didn't realize.
So sort it out. Sort the fucking chant out, mate.
It's so depressing, honestly. It's very depressing, bro.
I'm not gonna take fan advice from a team like Man City.
No, because listen, no matter
Why is that? Why is that? Can you elaborate?
Let's keep it on the football.
Can you elaborate?
Our fans. I'm not here to talk about.
Our family stand is more lively than your fucking old stadium. So put it that way. Our family stand even does Poznan. Our family stand is more lively than your stadium.
I don't, bro.
What's that?
There's there's more soul in a nursing home than there is at your ground.
Soul,
Please,
there's no soul.
please. I just like we don't need to do this. We don't need to do this. Just stick to your trophies and your trip to Warsaw and all these places.
Let's do it, mate. Because we don't need a fucking trumpet. We don't need a trumpet to get the crowd going, mate.
Please.
We don't need a trumpet to get the crowd going, mate.
Steve, you're forgetting. I've been to your ground multiple times. I know when it's rocking. I know when it's dead. So again, please, let's just keep it on football because you can't be talking to me about drumming up atmosphere. Let's not. Please, let's just talk about the football. Yeah, please. Let's talk about the football.
Talking about the football is more depressing than the fans, and the fans are depressing.
Listen, the fans, the fans. Some of the fans are a disgrace. I'll be honest. Some of the fans are a disgrace. They're a disgrace. That Vicario thing can happen. It can happen to any player. What I can't condone are fans booing and players every touch. What the heck is that about? How is that going to get Tottenham back into the game of football? And a lot of Spurs fans won't appreciate me saying this. Oh, we pay a lot of money. So do I. I pay the same money as you. I pay the same money as you. I pay the same money going, traveling away. Why didn't I boo him? Why didn't I boo his every touch? I was furious at that mistake. But that's ridiculous. How does that help the situation? So if you want to talk about anything fan related, let's talk about that. Because that was, for me, personally, that's a disgrace. You don't do that, right? But if we talk about the football, the guy is out of his depth. Whenever I watch Spurs, we don't create chances. We don't score goals. We don't get chances. We don't even get shots at goal. We struggle to play through the midfield. We're so predictable. We play U-shaped football. We literally give it to Porro and pump it long to Kudus and get him fighting against 5-6 players. Go on, boy. Tussle for your goal. Like, if you watch the games we scored outside of PSG, we're having to score worldies just to score a goal, bro. Richarlison had to score from close to the halfway line just to score. Kudus has had to lever it top bins just to score. Even that second half, Don, where you say, yeah, we were building up momentum and whatnot. Cool. Yeah. How many chances did we create? And then man will turn around and say, no, your team's shit. I'm like, listen, our team's not amazing. But when I'm seeing worse teams create, I saw Leeds. Leeds went to Man City and were giving Man City hell in the second half. Leeds. If I look at the table now, Spurs are most underlying metrics. Spurs are close to bottom, if not bottom. His team that he left last year with 2 attackers that they sold in Mbumo, and Wissa are above Tottenham. They're above Tottenham. Are man going to tell me that Brentford have a better team than Tottenham now? Really? In the summer, would man have said Igor Thiago's starting at Spurs? Really? I don't know, man.
Anyway. There needs to be a bit more from your players as well, man. Kudus.
Why do you think I criticized the players at the start?
Yeah, no, I agree. But I just think that some of the players need to. Do
you think you've just overrated your squad though, Tobes? Because like, when I look at Tottenham, I'm seeing you're missing Kulu and Maddison, bro. That's 2 attackers who start for you, right? Xavi Simons is yet to really connect in your team. I don't think your team really suits him. Like, the way he likes to play is to link up with players, other people. You're looking around, you're seeing Bentancur and Paulinho. Where's the link up with those guys, bro?
Who picks Bentancur and Paulinho?
Obviously the manager, innit? But then who have you got in reserve? Basuma's injured. You know, you've got what's my man's name? I always forget the Swedish guy's name. Bergvall, yeah. But you have to play him in the Can you really play him in the pivot like that?
He was playing in the pivot in the second half. He was playing in the pivot in the second half, and he was probably one of our best players, and he takes him off.
Yeah, to be fair, that's his best position. That's his best position. He's not a 10. He's not a 10.
At home, I'm sorry, when you're playing Fulham at home, there's no need to play Paulinho. I can understand it if you're maybe playing a more attacking midfield and you need someone to screen, to sweep. But at home, there's no need to play Paulinho. But he did that anyway.
Double pivot is not needed at home.
There's no need.
He had Iwobi in midfield, bro. They had Iwobi.
And you mentioned Simmons. A manager's like he greenlit the Simmons move. You've just said it yourself. Simmons is a player that wants to do what? He wants to combine with players. Most times we play Simmons, there's no one next to him. And then the few times it's worked and we've put players next to him, he just changes it. I'm sorry, the guy's out of his depth. And Kudus as well. Okay, cool. Kudus' form. Kudus, I am gonna say it. Stop telling me that you pushed me. Yeah. Kudus started off well for Spurs. He's now playing poorly, right? He's now playing poorly. Okay, cool. What's changed? When Kudus gets the ball, there's no overlap, there's no underlap, there's nothing.
You know what it is about Kudus?
There's
When he
nothing.
gets the ball, when he gets the ball, Tobs, yeah, because the thing is, your stadium's so big as well. He's always so touchline that he's nowhere near the goal, and then he just crosses it into nobody. It's like there's no one in the box.
I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. I'm glad you said it. Cross, and inshallah. I feel like I'm watching David Moyes, Man United. Cross. Just spamming crosses into the box. No aim.
Why don't you change the dynamic, bro? Why don't you just put Kudus down the middle and like, I don't know. I know you don't like Brennan Johnson, yeah, but have something different on that side. So Kudus is more of a threat. Allow Kudus to ball carry and actually let off some shots centrally or try create for you, man. Because I'm telling you, Tobs, when he's on the right, you're basically saying to Kudus, take everyone on. Like he's not Hazard, right? He's not Hazard, bro. I don't feel like you're getting the best out of him playing him where you play him because your team is just all over the place.
No, but he should be playing on the wing, but he also needs, our team shouldn't be geared towards give it to Kudus and that's it. It should be a multifaceted attack, but it's not. That's the problem. It's not. And
there's no connection, bro. There's literally zero.
Nobody.
No, it's zero chemistry, man. I watched the game with zero chemistry, bro.
There's
like,
nothing, bro.
Yeah.
So Tobs, you know what it is? We've spoken about this the last few weeks, and it seems like months, whatever, since
he's got to go.
And Madison.
Go, bro.
I think you've got to
want to hear about the Kulusevski Madison.
Do you know what it is? No, but I don't want to hear it anymore. Let me be.
You're a troll. You're a troll.
I don't want to hear it anymore. I'm sorry. If you can't make it work with Muani, you can't make it work with Simmons. Why am I expecting you to go and make it work with Madison and Kulusevski?
I was going to suggest. Let me just finish quickly. I know you don't want to talk about Spurs too much, and I get it. But let me just quickly say what I was going to say. Do you know what it is? You're going to have to be patient. You've been a very, very patient fan base. Yeah. But just to give this guy until at least, I think he just deserves a chance to get Kulusevski, Madison, Kudos in amongst your attack. And then we're going to talk.
What's going to change? No, tell me. What's going to change? What's going to change?
I don't know, but what I'm saying is give him the chance to expand because you're right. At the moment, I agree with you. At the moment, I agree with you. He's too pragmatic. He's still got this Brentford mentality where it's all about consolidation and percentages game. Yeah, that's what he's doing right now. He's playing the Brentford percentages game at Spurs, and Spurs fans don't like it. But let him have the opportunity to have those three set attackers: Madison, Kulusevski, and Kudos.
Madison's not coming back this season. What's he going to do?
If you can't make them function,
Madison is not coming back this season. Madison's not coming back this season. So what now?
The thing is though, GRIZZ, you see what it is though, yeah? Well, like you can't just be given time, bro. Toby has to see something. This is the problem I had with Poch, Toby. Yeah. You see Poch, bro. I wasn't seeing enough from that guy to really have belief in even like giving him money to go and buy new players. Frank has shown nothing. He has literally shown nothing apart from like stabilizing the defense a little bit, and even that's gone a little bit out the window now. Getting battered at the Emirates. You know, we should have battered you at home as well when played you lot away, right?
I agree.
I'm with Tobes on this one, man. I just don't think he's cut out for this, bro.
He can't hang. We've seen it happen. Managers who've managed these clubs, they go to a bigger club, they drown. He's literally drowning, bro.
And I don't know why he keeps playing Petro Porro as well.
He's drowning.
It's just I don't.
Yeah, but you're gonna go to Spence. What's Spence gonna do going forward, bro?
Brother, he's better than Porro right now. It's better than Porro.
Spence can play. He's not going to be amazing. He's not
stabilized. He will stabilize Spurs.
Stabilize, but you keep saying stabilize. Stabilize what? We look from the opposite.
17th.
Bro, and that's my frustration. When you say stuff like that, it irks me.
Yeah, but it's slowly told. Rome wasn't built in a day.
Why did we sack Ange? Why did we sack Ange Postecoglou? If 17th is okay, if the standard was be better than 17th, why did we sack Ange Postecoglou?
No, it's not. But what I'm saying is stabilized. I'm not saying 16th is stabilization.
What?
I'm not saying
what does okay. So tell me, what does stabilized look to you?
Top 8.
Top 8. Where are Tottenham in the table?
I don't give a shit. I'm saying where you're going to end.
You're telling me where we're going to end. If we keep playing like this, we're not going to end in the top 8.
How many players did Thomas Frank bring in? How many players did he bring in?
Nothing, Steve. Nothing.
5 players.
Could
Brought
have.
in
Yeah, but
five
Steve-
players. What do you mean nothing?
It's
brought in
Steve.
five
Steve,
players.
it's
If you
He
took
brought
over
in
a team,
5
who
players.
was
4 of
17th
which
in
are
the
starters.
league,
What do you mean nothing?
and brought in 5 players, it's not enough time. It's not enough time.
Okay, it may not be
No.
enough time, but guess what? Managers on his level or lower get it cooking or show us something with less. I'm not asking for amazing.
Yeah, but it's pretty hard to get Tottenham cooking. Forget the Europa League, because that Europa League is a fucking nonsense. The whole competition is wank. The teams in it are shit. 17th in the Premier League. Think of that, right? That's where you was last season. How many defeats did you have in the league? It was poor. So your league, the Premier League, is getting better every season. You need to compete. And he brought in 5 players, and he's still got a lot of dead wood there. He needs time, man. I'm sorry, he does. He needs time.
Can I say this? Can I say this? Yeah, because I didn't want to talk about this game, but you lot are you jar me. You jar me when it comes to Tottenham, because it's like you're either pissing me off on purpose or you're just watching these games with
You got beat off a better team. You got beat off a better team. They're better than you.
So wait. So you mean to tell me Fulham are a better team than Tottenham? Another team?
Yes.
So then
Yes.
we'll get beat next week off Leeds, and then you say Leeds are a better team.
Yes, he said.
Yeah. No, I watched Fulham.
If we get beat off Leeds, you say
side than
Leeds
you.
are a better team. That's how it works.
So
So every
better
team
team
you
than
beat, so when a team beats another team, that means they're better.
No,
Right?
I'm just saying, in my opinion, Fulham are a better team than you.
How? Based off what? Tell me.
Based off their team, I think they're a better team. They play better as
Yeah,
a team than you.
name
You
the
are not a
team. Name the team. Name the team.
What do you mean?
Name their
come on,
team.
man.
I've just said name the team.
I watched the fucking game with my own eyes. You got popped off the fucking park.
Exactly. And that's my point. That's my point.
This is my point. You see, you believe in the names on your team sheet. You look at your team
please,
sheet and you
bro.
think you've got a god divine right to be
No, I
Tottenham
don't.
Hotspur, and you've got to be there because you've got
Where is there?
Simmons.
Where
this.
is there?
Them
Where is
players
there?
do not give a fuck about Tottenham.
Where is
They're
there?
not putting a
Answer
shift
my
in for
question.
Tottenham.
Where is
And you're
there?
getting boxed
Answer my
off
question.
less.
Where is there? I'm not asking for the team to be fourth. I'm not asking for the team to be fifth. I'm asking for the team to generate more than 3 shots in a half. Are you
Right, here's one
okay?
for you then. Here's one for you. If
you
you got
okay?
beat off Fulham the other day, but you had 20 shots, would you be happy?
I wouldn't be getting onto the manager. I wouldn't be sat here telling you the manager needs to go. If I saw
Would
the
you
team,
rather have 1 shot and win 1-0?
bro, you're doing these
I'm
weird
at the end,
strawman.
bro.
You're doing these weird strawman arguments, and I don't understand it. Because it's
I'm not.
very clear what I'm saying. You watched it with your own eyes. There are teams that have been absolutely dog shit this season, and they're coming to our ground and they're winning. Fulham have not won away from home all season. They had lost.
You know why
every
they're winning?
single
Because
game.
you are not
They come
very
to our
good.
ground, they win. Bournemouth have only won once all season. All season away from home. That's at our ground. Wolves have got 1 point away from home all season. That's at our ground. You're not going to sit here and tell me Wolves have a squad that's level with Tottenham. So please, if you're not going to speak with sense, don't speak to me about Tottenham. Seriously. Because
So I'm not
I'm
allowed my
telling
own
you, the
opinion.
team are
I've
playing
had to
shit,
cover
and
your
you're telling me,
fucking shit
oh, we have a
5
divine
years,
right.
okay?
I'm not here
Let me
telling you
fucking-
that we should be smashing these teams. I'm not here saying that. But if you're telling me that I can't expect this team to generate more than 5 shots in 90 minutes, I can't expect this team to generate more than 0.07 XG at home, you're going to lose me. Don't talk to me about Tottenham. Simple.
But Tobes, I was telling George earlier, bro. It's time to go to Y Scout. Go Y
Simple.
Scout
Don't
and
talk to me
find
about
yourself
Tottenham.
a manager. Go find yourself a manager from Mexico that no one knows about, right? Or the MLS. I was telling Jules earlier. That's your level now. Find someone in there that knows what they're doing around that sort of level and bring them to your club. Yeah.
I didn't want to do this, man.
All this Frank Conte, leave these guys, bro. Go find your guy.
Say what you want to say and let's move on, please.
Find the Maresca is trying to say.
Let's
Find the
I'm
Maresca.
tired
Find the
of this.
Maresca, bro.
Roundabout with Tottenham every single year with you, Tobes. Yeah. Let's get to the core, because without knowing this, we won't know anything. What the fuck is this depth that you talk that he's out of? Because when you say he's out of his depth, Tottenham is shallow end of the pool. So like that sort of like, what is the depth of Tottenham to you? What should he have done in 20 games this season across 3 competitions? What should he have done to say this guy doesn't need rubber rings around his arm because he is swimming gloriously? The depth is perfect. What is the depth? Just that question. I am not rage baiting. I don't want to piss you off. I just want to know what is depth.
Bro, I've explained it a million times.
You have not.
I'm not going to explain it again.
2 point something XG.
I'm not gonna explain it again. I've explained it a million times. You have eyes. You're watching this team. You literally played us. It was one of the easiest games you've played all season, bro. You have eyes. Just use your eyes. Just use your eyes.
Bro, no, you
The
don't.
same way you use your eyes with Graham Potter at Chelsea. Just use your eyes.
No, you don't.
Just use your eyes.
Okay, but my eyes have seen us do that to you many times over 30 years of my life, many times. So it's not like I'm looking at this one with my eyes, and saying, wow, this guy is drowning. He's out of his depth. Because Tottenham's depth is me being used to seeing us smoke you, right?
Cool.
So using that example kind of shows that I don't think that. I think even Steve's point. I think the depth is where we all lose it here. Me and Steve's opinion of Tottenham's depth, and this ain't squad wise. This is the out of this depth statement. Is very different to yours, bro. You cannot use us smoking you and say he's out of his depth. We smoke you, bro.
Bro.
You
and
many
again,
times.
No. You're being
That's dark.
You're being disingenuous again. As per.
Why do I get accused of this? I have respect
because you're rage baiting, and I just want to move on. But for whatever reason, you want to rage bait.
Tottenham way, man.
Don't bite it, Toes. Don't bite it.
Let's move on.
I'm not biting. I just want to move on.
You focus on getting top 10
win games. You want to play good football. You know what I mean? That's what you want, Tobbs, isn't it? Right?
We all want to do that. But when you're 17th in the
That's
Premier League at one season, you can't fucking roll a shit in glitter. It's still a shit.
Yeah. Cool.
No problem, man. No problem. You finished third last year, so that means you're going to finish third forever.
Yeah, third, mate. Somewhere you've never been.
Bro, what do you mean you've never been there? What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, to you, that'd be a massive season, but how can you compare us finishing third to you finishing 17th?
You've tasted league. Stop talking to me about ball, please. Just move on. Just move on. Move on.
So I've tasted League Two, what?
Yes, so you've tasted League Two mince pies. You've literally.
Well, have you ever tasted Premier League pies?
Stop talking to me.
Have you ever tasted Premier League pies?
Have
you ever tasted Premier League pies? Have you ever tasted Champions League pies?
We're eating mince
pies. Have you ever tasted treble pies? You ever tried 100 in a row pies? No, because you're a
100 in a row.
Listen, man, guys.
Move on.
4 in a row. Out of date pump pies. That's what you eat. You've always been eating that.
Move on. You were drinking Bovril, you're eating mince pies, and you're eating the best
stadium in the world. Eating shit off a silver plate
and gravy. Flipping Port Vale away. Allow it, man. Please move on. Move on.
You're eating shit off a silver plate with your hands.
You're not winning. You're not winning this argument. Move on.
Let's. I haven't got Tottenham super chats. I must do. I'm pretty sure I saw one.
There's a couple. There's a couple. Yeah. Let me just quickly scroll through. We still quote. This is a quote. We still stink. It's just a different kind of stench. Tapping TOBS 2025. I think that sums it all up, really.
2024 one is the shit one, wasn't it? If it's shit, if it's
shit is shit.
Shit.
If shit is shit, shit is shit.
Yeah,
says only Spursy can boo their player all game after a mistake. How is he meant to perform better? The club is rotten to the core, and long may it continue. DJ says, Tob, since you think players are good, manager is always the issue. Please tell me which players that are good get into top 6 teams, including Villa and Newcastle on top. Name them. You watch too much Disney and think managers are magicians. Crap squad.
Shut up, you stupid prick. Shut up. I'm so sick of this shit. Shut up.
We needed one more.
So
DJ, you're the man of the match tonight.
Shut up. If I thought the squad was so good, why am I cussing Daniel Levy every summer?
Keep that man's name out of your mouth. I don't want to hear his name no more come out of your mouth.
That's what you lot want me to do. If you lot want me to abuse
everyone, leave him alone now. Stop it. Steve,
I'll happily abuse you. If you want to see me rattled, cool. I'll be rattled and I'll abuse you all day long.
Yo, this. So take a break, man. Take a break.
Folks, we got it. They got you.
We got there.
Pissing me off. Chatting
shit down. Spurs is a verified graveyard for managers. This is not only on Frank, according to some. Just waffling. It's the same thing that's happening at Spurs is happening at United. If you judge everything versus finishing 15th or 17th, you'll be meaty forever. Problem is, they have been meaty forever. It's not Man United.
Yeah.
Understand that. For fuck's sake, I'm tired of this. Depth, mid. They're lucky to be here. 25 minutes at this time of the night.
Oh, Turkish is coming back. Okay.
No, I'm not. There's no coming back. I'm done. Fulham might be better on paper, says DJ. You give away 2 stupid goals and individual errors, then they sit back and you want the manager to show some magic. And he says, that's your answer. Shut up. Name the players, bozo.
I told you, just say thanks for the money and move, man. Move.
I think.
Nah, I like DJ. All right, DJ, we'll get this answered at some point. Don't you worry about that, man. Don't you worry about that. All right, let's do predictions for Newcastle Tottenham.
Lord.
3-1 Newcastle. SAEED.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Newcastle.
Steve.
3-0 Newcastle.
TOBS.
2-1 Newcastle.
Oh.
Matisse obviously out. Don.
2-0 Newcastle.
And GRIZZ.
2-0 Newcastle.
Okay. Cool. Everyone's predicted a Newcastle win. Everyone. All right, we move. Man United. You got West Ham.
Yes.
Yeah, and you got the win as well. Palace half time looked weak, but fight back, 2 goals, 2-1 win.
Yep.
Good win, big win. Yeah, how you your first win as the Biryani brothers since what did you say? February?
Yes, it's March, man. It's been a long time, man. You know what I mean? So where's Skull, man? Clip that, man. You know what I'm saying? But now first win at Selhurst Park for 5 years, man. That's a proper bogey ground, man, for us, man. It's their first loss of the season at home as well, I believe. So yeah, man. Listen, it's a game of 2 halves. I can't lie to you, man. First half, they battered us. Could have been 4-0 to them. I'm not even exaggerating. Like, I think we had a lot of block shots. I think Luke Shaw had a good game. So credit to him. But yeah, second half, they got tired, man. They've got a funny record after the Europa League, man. I don't think they've won a game after a Conference League game.
I think it's only one. I'm pretty sure it's only one game they've won.
Yeah, one win.
I think it's one. I think it's one.
One win, man. But you can't fault them, man. They play Strasbourg 8 p.m. and they have to go play 12 p.m. on a Sunday. It's a bit tight on them, man. You get me, especially when they got the squad. But we took advantage, man. Brilliant goal from Xerxes, left foot in a different angle, and obviously Mason Mount, little clever finish there. So yeah, man, that was the only kind of chances we had. You know what I mean? We've got, I think, level on points with level goals with Arsenal in terms of set pieces, man. Right now they're coming clutch for us, man. So yeah, it's mad how we lose to Everton with 10 men and then we beat Crystal Palace, man. It's funny, United, man. So, but now big win, and yeah, man, just have to roll on to West Ham, man. But it wasn't a great game from us. Just capitalize on Crystal Palace's lack of fitness in terms of second half, man. They got tired. We defensively were solid second half. I thought Luke Shaw had a great game, and yeah, man, we did the job. So. That's
that Eddie Nketiah, yeah. That Eddie Nketiah scored that goal against us, yeah. And
I know he's trash, man.
Brother, I always used to think why Arsenal fans like literally can't stand him. I see it now, Arsenal fans. I see it. Yeah, now. Bro, that was nasty, man.
That would have been 2-0. That would have been game.
Sarr boost. Sarr coming off
massive. Yeah, that was the turning point. That was the turning point.
Yeah, you could argue. Yeah, that was the could argue, but they had chances.
And then you're spot on with you guys playing 1 game a week, and these brothers not used to playing 3 games a week. Europe as well. They're not used to it, man, and their squad can't handle it, and that's why the manager came out afterwards complaining about.
But he was very strong in what he said, man. He goes, "We saved money."
He's right though, and plus he knows he's not there. Glasner's off. That's like
he's
the
off.
Most
he's off.
obvious thing. Glasner's off, so he's going to shoot from the hip for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So, West Ham Old Trafford next, Saeed.
Yeah.
That's also Thursday night. So just a heads up, people. Thursday's night show will be 10:30 start. And when SAEED gets back, then hopefully he can jump on to cover that stuff. But should we just do predictions then?
Yeah, man. Let's go straight into it, man.
I'm gonna go West Ham. I'm gonna go United to win it 2-1 again. SAEED.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 3-1, man. And no Paqueta, so yeah, I'm gonna go 3-1.
Steve.
3-0 United.
3-0. TOBS.
3-1 Man United.
3-1. Don.
1-1.
1-1. And GRIZZ.
2-0.
2-0
who?
Sam. United.
Well, I'll put it
I was gonna say, man, because boy,
I'll put it for the home team. And 7-9 in the building, near the buzzer, but he gifted the 5 memberships as he does each and every week now, it seems. Big up Ant79 as always. And big up the community members and anyone that got that free membership. Make sure you show some love to Ant79 week in, week out now, gifting the community. All right, cool. I didn't check if there was United super chats, but there is a DP diabolical Saeedism. Pep is having a go at Guardiola. Was that one a real one?
I say you said that dirty one.
The real one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was a real one. That was a real one. Because I was just talking about the Haaland situation.
I called SAEED the other day. He was live, yeah, and he was like, "What did he say to me again?" He was like, "Trophies win you." He said, "Trophies win you defenses."
Yeah, nah, big up, man. Yeah, that was actually that was a real one.
Trophies win you defenses is crazy, man.
When did you say that Pep one?
When he was having an argument with Haaland, and I was like, "Yo, I was talking to the chat." It's the problem when I'm like talk to the chat and I'm seeing something that I get it mixed up. So yeah.
All right, cool. Last team to cover. Last game to cover, and last predictions to make. Liverpool, 1 away from home.
They finally won, guys. Let's give a round of applause, man. Come on, man. Yeah.
Do we give another one? Do we give another one for Isak scoring his first goal of the season?
Yeah, preseason. Yeah. Florian Wirtz, man of the match. Oh, yeah.
Was he man of the match?
Oh, man, listen, routine.
He was cooking.
Win, boring routine win, and I wanted a boring routine win, man. It's been hectic, as you guys know. It's been long, but yeah, that was a routine win, man. West Ham are not very good at football, but we've been shambolic at football. So, but we kind of turned up, and we asked for something different, and he done something different. He played a 4-4-1-1 with Wirtz behind Isak, Gakpo off the left. And Szoboszlai on the right, played Gomez at right back and a defender at right back as opposed to a midfielder. And suddenly we looked a more stronger, more compact team. Obviously, the talking point is the dropping of Salah, but if he comes back in the team for Sunderland, then it will mean that it was just rotation. If he doesn't bring back Salah against Sunderland at home, then it means it was possibly tactical. So that's something to look forward to on Thursday, talk about. But apart from that, yeah, Florian Wirtz had his best game. Isak again, he didn't look great in the game, but that finishes what you pay for. And most of you guys will know Trezeguet. When I say that was a Trezeguet finish, like that one touch, that's what you pay. Like these guys can have them. They can look rubbish in the game, but the top strikers know where the goal is instinctively. And that was one of those crisp finishes that, not a glamorous finish, not one of those overhead kicks or a dribble or anything too crazy, but a slick finish. It's one of those slick finishes. And long may it continue. Hopefully it's the start of something. But yeah, Florian Wirtz looks so comfortable, man. People talk about GNA and we know. But if you know football, you watch Florian Wirtz, you know he's a baller.
Now, he had a good game, I can't lie.
He did.
He's going to make a lot of people eat his words, man. He's getting there slowly. You guys know my thinking. I said we won't see the best of Isak and Wirtz while Salah is in the team. And look at that. Lo and behold, Salah's not in the team. and Isak and Verts, play better. But it's early doors. Let's see. Small baby steps, man. Again, Sunderland, a form team. Everyone knows about Sunderland right now. Sunderland ain't no gimme. So at home, Sunderland are going to be an obstacle, but we have to keep winning. We have to keep winning if we're going to go back into this sort of, I'm not in danger of falling out of the top 4. Like people were getting a bit way too ahead, but we have to show some level of consistency. So yeah, Leeds and Sunderland next, then we take it from there.
I'm surprised he hasn't used Gomez enough. Like, I know it's West Ham, but like
injury situation, man. It's the injury situation. He can't play more than twice a week, man. If he breaks down, we ain't got no centre backs because Leone's out for the season. So that's the dilemma. He's shit scared.
The difference was for me, Grizz, yeah? The difference for me was that your chance creation in this game, it reminded me of Man City back in the day, bro, when they had Sane and that. You were just whipping it across the box. And eventually one of them found a bit of space. I felt like that was a really good way to actually create some chances.
Don, I've told these lot, I think the future is with Frimpong and Kirkes being allowed to play as wing backs. That's how we're going to play moving forward over the rest of the season and next season, definitely. And Kirkes and Gomez were doing that. Everyone thought Gomez is going to play as a third centre back inverted. No, Gomez was playing high and wide on the right. Kirkes was playing high and wide on the left. And that's how we're going to move forward, especially when you've got man like Isak and Szoboszlai and Gakpo, box crashing. So that's how we're going to play moving forward. But right now, it's a matter of getting our game back in order, man, and showing some level of normalism. So that was a bit of normalism on Saturday. Hopefully, we continue. That's it. It's no big thing. Ain't no comeback. Everyone knows I was joking when I said title charge. You know what I mean? But we just need to relax the ball and come back. Come back, Liverpool, man. Please, we need you.
Your fixtures you're kind to you, so we'll see.
Brother, we know our fixtures don't mean shit. We just lost the bloody Forest and PSV, man. Like, you know what I mean? It was peak out there. You know what it's like to be out in the jungle, man. Come on, you're saying like you ain't been living in the wilderness for the last 20 years. Get out of here, man. You know what it's like, man. Eating wild berries and shit, man, and all kinds of poisonous food. So yeah, man, we're still there, but we'll come out better and stronger. We will. But as like Steve says, we know where we are.
Man, you've got your warhounds, so you're ready to fight.
This is too late. Look at the time. Too late. Stop it.
Nah, man, you need to have a. I can't lie, Grizz, bro. Last season, you won the league for me, in the first half of the season. Because the second half of the season, you fell off. You didn't fall off completely, but like you were up and down a little bit more, right? Yeah. This time round, do you think that second half of the season, you could get more of a running going with Isak, Verts, Ekatike? Like these aren't bad players to work with, bro.
100%. I've said it to these guys. And I'm just going to repeat myself, but I expect us to be much stronger in the second half of the season. Much stronger.
Let me see. Liverpool super chats. Don't believe there is any. So what we'll do is go into predictions. Liverpool home to Sunderland. Sunderland actually got Liverpool away and then Man City away this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. So that's
shit. Sunderland got to City.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'll go 2-2. SAEED.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Steve.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Liverpool.
TOBS.
That's what I was gonna go. I'll stick to it. 2-1 Liverpool.
Don.
2-2.
And GRIZZ.
2-0 again.
2-0 again. All right. That's the predictions in. All of them are signed, sealed, delivered. Let me get the remaining super chats in. Ambition says Spurs are such a dead institution. Frank in all day. And DJ replied saying, you'll name 2, maybe 3 players at most. You don't win shit with 3 decent players. He picked Bergvall. What did he do for the first goal? Shut up, man.
This guy's still going. Wait, save your money, man. Bloody hell.
I agree with TOBS. Bullying does work. Fulham, Arsenal, Chelsea, Newcastle, Villa, Wolves, and Bournemouth all bullied Spurs, showing that they're bozos. Cleansing says, first chat, but watch from day one, lads. Big up TOBS. F the lights. Oh, the lights. Oh, yeah, he's good now. Big Steve, sort out your distance from the camera.
Bro, I'm in the cinema room. I'm on a cinema seat that's curved like this. I've got to lean forward. My back's killing. So allow it, man.
That's how you know when Steve.
Man said, wait, hold on. Man said cinema room. Do you live with Haaland, bro?
Again?
I said, do you live with Haaland? What do you mean cinema room?
I'm a multi-millionaire, man. I'm a multi-millionaire. I only do this for a hobby, you know.
Boy,
Rich.
We'll talk.
Lucky to have him, they'd say. SAEED also this weekend. Quote, where is Lima, Peru? After reading comments, oh, Peru. Never
No,
changed.
that's where it was Lima. Because they were playing the Copa Libertadores final, innit? So I was asking where they were playing. And I didn't realize it was in Peru.
He said it well, man. Why are you man laughing, man? He actually said it well.
Same, man. These men are just like...
Well. You know he could have butchered that a lot.
we all know where it was. I didn't know where Lima was. So
he's a king. Yeah. He's the king. He's the king. He's been the way he said, man.
It was a long game, man. It was a long game.
He's the king. He's the best.
SAEED, you're the best. You're the best, honestly.
Yes. Blaze says all these Arsenal hypocrites going after my team's playing style when they were championing Rice and Eze for their antics against Spurs. Rice foul on Xavi, etc. SMRKC says they have players better than Yamal, the best Caicedo, James, Cucurella, and they still don't want to fight for the title. How does that make sense, Don?
We've got a weak chin, like I said earlier. We've got a weak chin of our centre backs.
Hamza says not Big Six related, but I know for a fact that if Reece James was fit for any of England's last 3 tournaments, they'll definitely had won. He'll be so important this World Cup.
Yep.
Just needs to have that injury-free season. Raji says Arteta's second season had a 10-game run with 7 L's to City, Leicester, Villa, Wolves, Spurs, Burnley, and Everton, with draws to Leeds and Southampton. It takes time, says Raji.
Don't have that patience.
US Gooner says, no way is that done live in the Big Six. Homeboy loves to compare his players to Arsenal. Done. Is Chalobah better than Saliba?
He is. No, I'll play it. Well, Saliba's different levels.
Makes sense. Grizz, Liverpool still finishing on top of City?
Yes
or no?
I'm not sure.
Question, isn't it?
Look at Steve.
Isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Like that. That means you got bellyache.
I'm not sure.
Scared. And don't sip as well. Yeah?
Don't scare.
Grizz.
Don't scare president.
Grizz, are you finishing above Chelsea? You finishing above Chelsea, Grizz?
Yeah, we're finishing above Chelsea. But why are you re-energized after I'm the one who stopped the bullying? Like, I'm the guy that came around and said, "Yo, everyone stop." And you re-energize.
I don't care. Let them continue. I don't care about the super chat.
Okay, no problem.
I'll flip. If they want me to flip at them, I'll flip at them. I don't really care. I'm laughing because you were talking with Chest about Man City.
What? We've been through this conversation. Are you going to do the same shit?
Yes, I am. So until you say we're going to finish below Man City, I am going to say it.
Off your knees, son. Off your knees.
Okay. Don't scare me. Don't scare.
Other clubs, he just, you know what I mean? You know what thing said in it, Turkish at the mob? He just jumps on that table, you know what I mean? And
goes mad.
Don't scared, bro. Don't scared.
All right, cool.
Steve,
Steve, SAEED, TOBS, pleasure as always. Done. Big up debut.
Yeah,
big debut. Done your thing.
Come on.
Chat seemed to enjoy. So listen, chat, if you did enjoy, go subscribe to Don's channel. It's in the description below. If you didn't enjoy, then subscribe to Don's channel and let him know come May, you know, all of these things that he's been talking about today and over the past few weeks. And yeah, make sure you're subscribed here. Like, hype, subscribe. Love for the love as always. Individual channels in the description below. We'll be back on Thursday at 10:30 p.m. So you know that's about 10:35. And we have nothing coming out tomorrow. Not yet anyway, because there's Premier League action. We saved the mob debate for later this week. So we'll see. They're
saying no Man City prediction, Turkish.
No, we did.
Did you predict
we did it.
We did that.
Yeah, we did it.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. Sorry, I was just checking the chat.
And the prediction table comes up straight away. First prediction, people. Don't forget it was there. We had to put it up, but there it is again. Just so you know, pause it if you need it. Love for the love. Like, hype, subscribe. We'll be back Thursday. Peace. We're out.